what we can do here. Welcome. Hi, I'm flapvsjack. If this is your first time or returning, thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. Trying to get things set up as of now. We'll get started in 1 second. Been an odd morning. One of my kids woke up at 5 in the morning. Killed my wife's ambition, so I got 3 kids up here. And kind of off today. Anybody else watch the TennoCon live concert and the cosplay last night? I really thought the Grenier Stalker one should have won. But the Mesa was really good. But Flair really deserved it, for reals. Alright, so this is going to be a weird startup. Usually I'm all prepared and everything like that, but kids are throwing me off this morning. Especially my littlest one. I had to prep everything. So, I just threw up a thumbnail. Oh, got a hotfix already. Alright, get into Warframe. Make sure you get your updates out of the way. Looks like we're about to have something. We're excited to share a love of the game with you and reveal what's next to Warframe. We hope you enjoy the show and cannot wait to see your reactions to all what we got in store for you. Tune in for the Twitch Warframe at 11 a.m. to kick off the TennoCon. Now we're going to watch the Soulframe one. Yesterday I was watching on Twitch. I do not have Prime or anything like that, so I'm not going to deal with those ads today. So we're going to watch on YouTube today. But I do not have anything set up for now, so just give me 1 second. I'll start responding. I haven't had breakfast. I haven't had one sip of my coffee yet. Remain in your missions until this is complete. Let me go in my squad. I can read this. Oh, I'm missing a lot. Alright, so it says here, day of the TennoCon 2025 officially here. The TennoCon concert is a tough act to follow, but we have a day of full panels and reveals ready for you before the festivities really get started. We have this update to deploy, what's fixes, and some behind the scenes stuff for today's events. Relay. Lita, quiet. We got a full day of events, whether you are attending in person or watching from home. Learn about what's happening today, including schedule, giveaways, and drops, and so much more over Warframe.com. It's also not too late to pick up a digital pack to access the special barrel. Now, if you do get the barrel, just make sure you got plenty of ducats. You do have a week of that relay, so you got time. So don't feel bad about that. I'm not going to get it because I don't need anything but barrel. I would get it for the Sayandana, if anything. We're excited to share our love for the game. And okay, I already read that part. Alright, so it's deploying now. Alright, let me check off my stuff. Chat, do me a favor. Tell me if the stream is good, audio is good. Get off the star chart to get away from that aura. Like we're going to get started for today. And this is the first time you're watching me. Thank you. I really appreciate it. This journey on YouTube is interesting at most. I want to be an entertainer more than a guide, lure driver, or anything like that. I've learned my lessons and I know what drives me most and what passion I want to go into. And I hope anybody here can join me on that journey, whether you subscribe, watch my stuff, or join me in game. I wanted to be a community. I've always wanted to be a community. Alright, let's see here. Let me set up my OBS to whatever we have here. Your channel. No. I think it didn't update. There we go. Got you set up. Let me turn off monitor. Oop. And we're good to go there. So I'm gonna watch the TennoCon live here on YouTube because it was having ads yesterday. I don't have like a Prime version of Twitch, so, and I don't plan to. Fuck Twitch. So we still got a few more minutes, so give me a minute. I'll update my Warframe. See where we go from there. Like I said, it's just a weird morning. Usually I'd be more prepared. On the one day of the year my wife crashes out. Alright, let me turn off Warframe. I hope there's an update today for Soulframe. Alright, so let's see how big this is. So I'm at the launcher now. I know you can't see it, but I'm trying to see how big the file is. It's not that big. It's like 100 megabytes. Not that big of a deal. So it is hotfixes and probably the relay. So let's search around. Oh, second sip. All right. All right. That bloop bloop from Discord is from the update on the fixes. We talked about that. Check that out real quick while we got it up here. So here's the notes. Improved performance issues with Alberic's laboratories. Added the mimic glues. Oh, okay. Changes on the hover, the tip junction to complete the advanced movement tutorial. Codex. So this is a tiny one. I really believe they slipped something in. Let's see if they slipped something in. Come on. Anything? Remember when you used to zoom in and you could select the sun, but you couldn't go there? No. Can I go up here? I want back out. I want to go to origin system. Alright, do we have anything, chat? That'd be cool if that was the relay. You know what I mean? It's been there forever since the new war, and it's massive. Stop. Wouldn't make sense for that to be it, since it's pretty obviously there. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Unless you gotta really scroll. Dang it! So they got it blocked off. Am I missing something, chat? Oh shit! I gotta pop out the chat. Hold on. I get you, booze. I got you. Bring that down. Bring my OBS down. Stop. Windows. I hate Windows 11. I hate it so goddamn much. All right, so. Wait a minute, they dropped something else. Oh, that was an Xbox. Never mind. All right, we're good. Yeah, they always fun to read. All right, which country are you from, sir? I am from the United States. What country are you from? U.S. here. Just more coffee. Oh, it's 2 o'clock at you at night. Oof. You have a lot of love. Props to you, for reals. Thank you for staying up for this. Now, my question for you. Let's see here. Let's make a bet right now. I like the interaction for now. Do you think, where's my notes? Select. Drop. Do you think content is going to be dropping? Is to be dropping today or later? I want to know what your thoughts are. We'll go up to this question right here. Do you think content is going to be dropping today or later? Question mark. Copy. And we won't find out until later on. We can start a poll, right? Bam. Bring that in. Bring this in. Today. Later. Like the last time they ever dropped content was Heart of Deimos. And I think they should drop content. That would be really nice if it was today, or maybe a week from now. I would consider a week from now to like now. But the reason why is because there's nothing down the road. Like when we had 1999, we knew that way back in Whispers in the Walls. After the Hex update, they kind of just held back from later updates. So if it's not going to drop until the end of the year, then we got like 3 months since Isle Weaver. So they got to sprinkle in some events in between that time in order to thirst our crap right there. All right, live chat. All right, chat. Sorry, I wasn't responding to you guys earlier because I didn't see you. So, all right, let me double check everything here. Hey, why's my monitor not showing? Hey, guys, y'all should have told me this. Why is Warframe not showing up? There it is. Okay, so when I was looking earlier, I was looking for the relay, honestly. I was expecting it to be right here, but I don't see anything new. Honestly, I think the content was just a simple hotfix and maybe a slip for the relay. It was only 100 megabytes, so it's not that big of a deal. I like you guys. You guys are more chill. I need to start like streaming early in the morning. So my schedule is 12 till 6, and that's not until like 4 hours from now. So, all right. So let's get back to this. It's gonna be on an hour. Got it. Yeah, the update doesn't show much in here. We'll take this look right here. So if you want to check that out, they got this in the store right now. These 2 glyphs. If you want to jump into that to get that, so that'll be nice. Or some of these, for that matter. I'll take a look in a minute. All right, I'll double check here, see if they live. I am not watching it on Twitch. All right, chat. Did you guys watch the concert? I'll be honest with you, I bounced. I was like, oh, see, I like concerts, but I like being at concerts. I don't like watching concerts. But I watched the concert. I was like, holy shit, I should have streamed this. This is really good. It was way better than I was expecting. All right, let me see the response here. I know, but hello, on me. Thank you for rejoining again. I got kids today, so I'm kind of distracted. You hope they drop something? Looks like everybody's expecting later. Well, shorts is above. Make sure you vote. Put it in there, see what happens. We'll go there. We'll keep that poll up there until the release the whatever happens today. Could you tell me what time the TennoCon stream starts today? We can look at the schedule. Because what time I will tell you my time is different from what the actual event is. If I could go there. There we go. Here we go. Where's the schedule? It's on here, right? Schedule. So for today, that's going to be this one right here. It's going to start at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So that's an hour ahead of me. So 11 a.m. is 10 o'clock for me. So whatever time that is for later with you. But that just begins the opening keynote. This is the one I'm into, which is 12 o'clock. That's going to be at 11 o'clock for me. So yeah, that's the one I'm really interested in. If Warframe doesn't drop content today and they do, I'm happy. I definitely got content to do tomorrow. I'm definitely excited to look into the art and animation. That's at 1 p.m. Sounds and system is probably my least exciting one, unless they got something interesting. But the good thing about that is it's only 50 minutes long, so it's not a big deal. And then you got the narrative on Warframe, but the main event doesn't start at. It looks at 4:30 till 6 o'clock Eastern time. So you probably have to Google what time it coincides with you when it starts. That it's Warframe's main event right there. If you're in Soulframe, here you go. Definitely check that out. They're definitely going to be talking about Preludes 11. I'm excited about moats. I hope they drop. Has anybody here got Soulframe? Anybody who don't know what the heck I'm talking about? So Soulframe is Digital Extreme's new game. Soulframe. Do yourself a favor. Go to this website, create an account, and you can redeem a code. Now, when you get the code, it's subjective. They will email you and get you a code, and they'll give you access to the game for free. Or just submitting your email. And this game is going to be free to play coming down the road. Key part about this is it's only PC. It's PC only. And right now, I can tell you it's a good game. Let me turn down my music. I got Soulframe, but I didn't play it for months. I go back to it. It's a lot better. The biggest grind is still the factions, but they made faction grind a lot easier gameplay. And I don't know what update you are at, like from update 8 or Preludes 8 to 9, they open up the entire island. So you got a lot to explore. Oh, picking about the audio. Well, there was feedback at the very beginning. Oh, or you're talking about the audio for the actual, like, television? It might have difficulty. Hello, I'm a new player. I don't know the concept of TennoCon. How do we get the drops like the quest in the game and watching the stream? So you have to watch it on Twitch for 30 minutes, but you have to link your account. So just make sure that you go to warframe.com. On the top right corner, you have to log into your account. Showing my email. Once you go here, you have to make sure that you link your account with Twitch to your account on Warframe. But you're not going to get the rewards until basically you watch it for 30 minutes. They'll drop it onto your website and then you claim it there. That's how you do it. And make sure you go to soulframe.com. They have Twitch drops as well and keys. So they might drop on Twitch as well on Soulframe. You might get keys. So that's how you get the redeem code for Soulframe as well. So check it out. Double check it here. TennoCon Friday at... Wait, what? TennoCon day 1? Oh. That's the whole day. Got it. Sup, Mike? Thanks for returning. I appreciate you, all my returners. I love my base. So right now we got an hour. I just got time to kill. Update drop. So I need to find out if there's anything I need to complete. Let me double check it, and then if not, I'll build up a squad and we can see if we can just do something from there.
Matey, no rubbish stolen. Perish the thought. Spoils of war.
Got it.
Suit yourself.
Go to dormer zone, see if they Rethus has anything. I'm kind of distracted today because yes, I'm hearing this, but I'm hearing this screaming in the background of a crazy wild child. Mama Bear dropped the ball this morning. We might do Owl Weaver if y'all want to jump into that, or if you can do that.
Chatting like old.
Do you hear? Yeah, might as well get it.
Let's see what happens.
All right, companion. Nah. Primary exhilarate. Already got a max rank. Don't need extra. Good to go.
Like that, you're gone.
Get out of here. What time is Barrow at TennoCon? Let me look at that. Also, I need to check out the market anyways. Okay, here's the stuff. So it's 90 plat for all of them. I would get the register loser, honestly. Or, ooh, Outrigger. Nice. So if you didn't get on the Twitch drop, you can buy it. My decorations get in my way. Great. See here. No. I don't think it's gonna be here. So check out the website. I need to bring up my stream, make sure I'm not showing things. Let's see here. Where is it? There it is. All right, let's take a look here. We'll keep this up because I have a feeling that's going to be a reoccurring question. Go to Warframe. So there's a digital pack. Digital. Go back here. TennoCon relay experience. Goes TennoCon. Where is the? I mean, I seen it. I just don't know where it is. Where is it? Chat. Don't dumbass me where it's at. Again, I'm still waking up. You gotta forgive me. I used to know all this, but now these kids are kind of throwing off my fucking chi. Packs, giveaway, schedules, facts. I think it's digital pack. So let's see here. Can you click it? Does it state? Does it? Oh, okay. With access with the Barrow TennoCon 2025 relay, you can trade ducats for every item the Barrow has ever sold. It will be open from July 19th, which is today, at 11 a.m. Eastern time. For me, so that's basically an hour and a half from now. That's when it starts. But you got it till July 26th. Farm ducats. If you want to farm ducats with me, we could do that in a minute. Let me check all of my stores first. And you got it till July 26th, 11 a.m. at that time. So basically to 25th, or depending on what time of the world you are at. The TennoCon 2025 digital pack may only be purchased once per account. It is available for a limited time. Honestly, I don't need it. I would get it for this, and that's it. I don't know if there's anything in the relay I need, or just stock up on stuff like prime mods to sell later, but I got plenty already. They don't sell that well anyways, so I don't really care about getting it for that. You're actually wasting your money, so get it if you got plenty of ducats, or start if you think you got enough relics to get it. I mean enough relics to farm what you need or want. That is perfect. Or you're just that person who's got extra money and just wants that Sayadana. You do you. I don't care. So, all right, back to stores. And the most expensive mod? Not many. It used to be Prime Chamber for the longest time, but that's probably it. Honestly. So, hopefully that's the case. When does TennoCon start? I already showed you that. Oh my god, I'm just a guy today. Alright, schedule, boys. Alright, so if you're talking about TennoCon, it actually starts at 11 a.m. Eastern time, but the main event doesn't start until 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. If you want to check out the schedule, just go to warframe.com. They have the schedule of 2025 right there for you. That way you want to fill it out. If you want to skip some of these, I understand. I'm kind of not that excited about the sounds and system, but I'll watch it anyways in case there's some stuff. Do watch the art and animation. key thing. Every TennoCon, they always leak something in the art section. Heads up. So keep an open eye. The live stream begins an open keynote. We'll see what happens. There might be a nice little intro and little spoilers down the road. But I am definitely interested in Warframe dev stream. I love that game. If you don't, I understand. It's a completely different vibe. But the narrative of Warframe, I don't know what that's about. Let's find out. Just has the people who are hosting and participants. So maybe they're talking about the future, their plans. That will be interesting. I will be interested in that if they got like a history, a now, and a future coming in play. And then the big reveal will happen at 4:30. So make sure that you log in at that time. Also, keep in mind, get in Warframe if you can, because there is going to be a unique relay happening today. I have a sneak peek. All right, well, I got you guys hanging tight. Do you think the content is going to be dropping today or later? 43% says today, 57% say later. While on shorts, they say, do you think your content is going to be dropping today or later? 45% say today, 55% say later. Oof. Oof. Oh, no. I will say this. It would suck if they didn't drop it within a week. Because we're kind of in a drought right now. Owlweaver was a lot smaller than a lot of us were expecting. We kind of dried it out. Alright, so stores. I will go here. This is Warframe, buddy. I am just going to watch the TennoCon. We're going to watch it all together. So if you want to sit tight, relax, watch the mainstream, that'd be awesome too. I might... and I'm sorry I'm not doing any giveaways today. If you're returning for that, that is laid out for basically Friday only. I might change that to Sunday at one point. And I got a child running. What are you doing? Come here. Can't hear you. Up. Up. No. Here. Hurry. Alright. What do you want? What do you want? Those are not words. What do you want? You want banana? I could get behind that. Something. Know you because you're me. Alright, there you go. You're welcome, baby girl. This will happen more than once until my wife wakes up. Alright. You think Pup released a video yesterday explaining that? I'm gonna go check it out. Good luck, man. Thank you. Hey-oh, thank you for NS. We're just waiting right now. I might start a squad, and if you want to join me in a minute, I'm just trying to remember what stores I could go to while being distracted by my little one.
Sometimes Ordis likes to assume he knows nothing.
Is there any benefits to getting the Ember Heirloom, or is it just cosmetic? Oh no, it's not just cosmetics. It's true in-game. Like, that is all in-game right there, buddy.
I know what it must have cost you to bring me these.
But yeah, it's just cosmetics. And a lot of splooge!
This ought to
What
keep
type
the
of
gossip
special relay
a little longer.
thing happening today? So, what? Dude, you are fucking up my cheek. What's up? Ugh. What? You dropped it. Here. Most nerve-wracking one of the group. Sorry about that.
Remain on.
I had 3 of them. I had the right to cuss at my own child. So, okay, back to the question. Without a what type of special relay is happening today? There's going to be a special, unique Tau relay. Whatever that entails. I can't even see myself. See here. Yeah, I'm good. I'm a little bit off, a little bit on shorts. Bring that up. And so there's going to be a unique relay happening today. Whether it's going to be on the railjack system or is it going to be on the basically the origin system, we don't know. I do not have like Warframe partnership. I'm in the thickness as you are. Yes, TennoCon is happening today. It's going to actually start in 30 minutes. The opening sequence will happen. I will showcase it on this stream too. It looks like I'm going to fill up a lot of questions while we go here. So, right now, I'm just waiting, checking out these stores. So, if there's anything I'm missing before the real event coming. Soulframe is going to happen in a couple of hours. So, I'm excited about that, for sure. So, someone really needs to get that stalker. Right? Like, that was the best. I would admit, I felt that cosplay through and through. Mama Bear dropped the ball this morning. She's not helping at all.
Thank you, dear.
Now, the one fucking day of the year, they always do this. It aggravates me no end.
Scurry back quick. Skippy hop.
That means I give her shit for the rest of the day. Alright, so
I wasted years being angry
I
with my
need
brother for what he did to my specimens. Now I think they meant more to him than they ever did to me.
just jamming with the song in the background. I got plenty of junk. Hey, Mom. Go with it.
See you soon?
Grandmother. There you are. See if that makes any difference.
Shall we?
Nope. Didn't make a damn difference. Ah.
Oh, well. Goodbye, dear. I'll see what else I can unearth for you.
I'm just trying to buy scenes for capture. That's all I'm looking for. I got everything. John Warframe. Nice name. For Warframe. Nice. Let's see. Do you say it started? I mean, it started yesterday for the intro. Oh, it is started. Bam. There we go. Thank you, chat. You're the best. Oh, it's just a prelude. All right, we'll get started on that. Drop that down. Oh, well, the intro. All right, we'll wait for a little bit. We'll check that out in a minute. I have a feeling we're going to go over this a lot. We're going to go over this a lot. And we're going to go over this a lot. And also this a lot. So let's just knock it out of the park. So if you want to check out the TennoCon digital relay, you can still buy it. They already stated that. $25. It's up to you. I really think 2 people should buy this. It's the people that are lacking on anything in basically the relay to get any of the barrel content. Keep in mind, you need relics or prime parts to sell for ducats to get those items still. It doesn't come free. But the good news is you got an entire week of having those contents available for you. So you got a good week of grinding if you want to get every single thing right there. So that's one person. The other person is who just want the sign done in the sigil or the emote. Get that if you want it. So definitely check it out. If you like the other stuff, win-win. But that Sayandana is sexy as hell. Here's the schedule. You can always check it out at warframe.com and also check out on TennoCon and go to schedule. This is for today. And Soulframe, people, those who do not know, go to soulframe.com. Make sure that you register. Go into here. Make sure you send in your email. They will send you a code. If not, if you get lucky on stream, maybe it's going to be free to play today. I don't know. So check it out. And also all the merch for Warframe as well. And keyword, I'm not promoted for this. I'm just trying to help you guys out. All right, so Ember Heirloom is overrated. Blasphemy. And I'm gonna get the Valkyrie Heirloom as well. Okay, let me double check what's my stream. We're good to go. I am not watching on Twitch. I do not have the way to get rid of the advertisements. Good job, girl. And so we're gonna watch on YouTube today. It looks like, yeah, we still got 30 minutes according to the schedule. So if nothing happens, nothing happens. I'm sorry, I don't want to watch Please Stand By for 30 minutes. Sparkly butt. Wait until Valkyrie. That would be exciting. I know, baby girl. Live stream. There we go. Emma, the live stream. Okay, yeah, check it out on Twitch if you want to get the emblems and so forth. If you are linked with your account, so you can get the free glyphs and everything. Keep in mind you got to watch it for 30 minutes, and you'll get free stuff. Hey, thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. Everybody who watches my stream, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just a baby YouTuber, just trying it out. Only been doing this for 2 months, and it's been an interesting ride. Today is a weird day because my wife is supposed to watch the kids, and she dropped the ball. So I'm watching kids and streaming, and on the one day I want... I know, Mama's just special. She just got a warm little spark, a little bug in my heart. Yeah, nothing like passive aggressiveness. Ooh. So anyways, thank you for watching. If you want to sub me, like me, and all that good jazz, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. If you want to sub me, that's fine. I'm way past the marker. I need people watching my shit more than anything. I just got Gara Prime and Protea Prime honest thoughts on those two Warframes. I'm not a big Gara fan, but I am a huge Protea fan. I still haven't decked out a build. I know Gara is a good frame. Don't get me wrong. You have to build on her ability with her walls. But honestly, I like Protea better. Straight up. Except for her fourth ability. I can show you my build. Here. If you want to copy and paste on my build, that's what YouTubers are for. Okay. We can go to Protea, and this is what I've done. Basically, her kit is awesome. You can always remember, if you hold down the first button, you can... Shut up, Artis! So, if you hold down the first ability, you can get overshield, so stack up strength for that. Definitely want duration for the artillery. You do not need strength because the multiplier stacks up higher and higher and higher the longer it lasts. So it gets stronger regardless, so you don't need strength for that. Dispensary is their staple. I mean, who doesn't want energy, health, and also ammo for her entire squad? So that makes her a great support frame. And I replaced her fourth with Eclipse. Why? The only problem with Protea is that she's kind of squishy, no matter what. So this not only adds damage ability to her weapons, but it also, in a pinch, if you slap on evade, it makes her basically less prominent to any damage whatsoever, and gives her a little bit more survivability. I tried everything. Arcane Blessing, more vitality, redirection, Arcane... what's the other one? I tried them all. All the Arcanes don't work for me, but that does. So, subsume that Mirage... Get Eclipse in there. You'll be fine. Don't do Nourish. She doesn't do well with Nourish. And 2, you don't need Nourish. You're just wasting it because why do the only benefit is Viral Procs. You got Dispensary anyways. So, and that's what I've done with Protea. But for Gara, I don't have, like I said, I don't main her very much. I can look at her. Take a look. Yeah, I even level her up. That tells you how. Yeah, don't look at this. I haven't looked at her since they added basically her exalted weapon. So I need to dive down that rabbit hole. But she looks sexy, right? It's all it's about, right? So that gives you an idea of the way I play. But I stick with Protea mostly. But you got to get that specific tanky and evade build for her to be valid, especially for in-game. Of course, everyone who knows me and watching me is over. I'm a Nova main. So anything that I will say on any mission, you want to make a mission easy? Get Nova. I'm going to make that a slogan. All right, let's check this out. Still stand by. Like I said, it's going to be in 30 minutes until it drops. Or 20 minutes at this point. And yes, thank you, Raven. Thank you so much for that. I've learned, it's kind of funny, I'm making fun of YouTubers and I'm trying to make a job out of YouTube. Anyways, a lot of people who watch YouTube and do copy and paste with Nourish, that's fine. I get it. It's very beneficial on certain builds, but it's been overdone with a lot of YouTubers, mainly because what YouTubers are promoting is the fact that they're solo players. They don't play in squads like me as much. Like 98%, I'm always in squads. I've learned that Nourish doesn't proc as much when the damn squad is killing everything. So you're not benefit from it. So I'm been moving over to Eclipse more than Nourish. The only reason why you need Nourish is if you're a solo player and it's an energy hungry frame and you just want more damage. That's it. That's my opinion. Take it as it will. You're gonna some of you are probably gonna say, "Oh no, it's the way to go." That's fine. I don't care. I enjoy Clips more than Nourish, honestly. You're still new on any tips on tricks on or so freaking. I'm still new, so any tips and tricks are so how new? I need your MR. What are you at your story quest? That's what I need to know. I'll give you a direction from there. Got Gara. Thank you. Yes. Gara. I'm the new Clem with Gara. Clem, Gara. Clem, Gara. Alright, let me double check my stream, guys. Make sure everything is a-okay. Everybody's flocking to my shorts. It's kind of nice. You're 24? Oh, no. I'm talking about Sam. He needs tips and tricks. I need to know where you're at in story-wise. I don't care about where you're at in a star chart. I just need where you're at story-wise and what's your MR. The only reason I need those two things is because I'll tell you what you need to complete story-wise and also what weapons to go after. Because there are MR locked. After MR 13, go wild. MR7 only just started the story after the second dream. Okay, you're pretty deep in. Can't remember what it's called. Okay, so second dream is basically halfway point. You need to basically work your way like beeline all the way to the new war. Get that out of the way. I call the new war unlocking the tutorial. And then you got the Zeramon, then you got well, you can't go back to Daviri. Stay away from Daviri unless you enjoy it. Zeramon, then you got Whispers in the Wall, and then you got the Hex. Then whatever's happened to basically today, we'll find out. We're going to have a towel system after that. Well, here's the caveat. What about that? Is that he does not unlock certain things if he doesn't go to the new war. So... And also, the new war is pretty early. I mean, in order to complete the new war, you have to have Railjack. You have to have Necromex. That is 2 hurdles you have to do to get to new war. And that's the reason I always tell people, get the new war. Then your necromechs are out of the way, your railjack is out of the way, and then you got all these side things. So you complete a second dream, so you know about schools now. And then you got the Kuva, or the War Within, and then basically you have all the factions available for you after the Kuva Fortress and so forth. So that unlocks a lot of things. Plus, after that point, you got the Kuva Liches and also the Sister Parvos. After the new war, you're good to go. After you complete the new war, again, go at your own pace. Do not rush it, but try to work your way to it. You could do all the nodes, all the side quests later at any time, even if you complete all the main story quests. That's the beauty about Warframe. You can always go back and do side stuff at any time. Not including the hard part, which is basically leveling up your Fortuna bound ranking, your Cetus ranking, and also your Deimos ranking and all that stuff. So you got a lot of work ahead of you, not including Little Duck and stuff like that. So all your intrinsics and all the Deviri, you got a lot of stuff down the road. So if you like content grinding, Warframe's your game. They don't resolve. That's a game. Well, how he's going to get all the quests if he doesn't have access to everything? Think about it that way. Oh, they changed it? Oh, yeah. Either way, it's nice to get the Necromech anyways. Sup, D-Blade? Yeah, they nerfed it, but still they need to complete it. So he's got a lot of work ahead of him. After the new war, go free. If you want to continue the main story quest, which I recommend because you will not have access to the Zeramon. Until then, you will not have access to the Whisper in the Walls or the Sanctum or the Hex. And then after that point, once you get to Zeramon, it kind of spikes on difficulty. I've noticed that a lot of new players have that benchmark. And that's the reason I always say the new war, because the new war unlocks everything except for certain basically tile sets later on. And then you can farm for all the mods. Then you can level up your schools, and that way you passively grow and get what you need to do. Or you could go back to, like, let's say, oh, I wanted to get Chroma, right? So I want to get all those other quests completed. Get the new war done, then go whatever direction you want to get. You want to beamline it for Steel Path? Be you. Not true. I've seen a lot of people don't burn out. It all depends on the person. I mean, if he's made it to second dream, he's already surpassed a lot of people. You got to keep in mind, a lot of people who don't play this game at the very beginning don't last an hour. So he's already surpassed an hour. So he's invested for a little bit. But like I said, go at your own pace. Just go complete the new war is what I always recommend for every new player. Get that out of the way, and then just do whatever you want. But don't try to rush it. Like I always said, like I said 3 times, go at your own pace. If you feel like you're hitting a bump, start farming things, start clearing nodes and doing other things and getting credits up. Also join a clan. That helps out a lot. Yeah, definitely level up your railjack a little bit. It kind of burns a little bit. That is a problem. This is a video I made a long time ago, and I wish that DE done a long time ago, which is replace all Arcwing missions with railjack missions, at least after Mars, because what they learn is that when they're farming for the equipment and also leveling up their weapons and getting all the mods, it's like a whole new island. And a lot of players are not expecting that. It's cool at first until they figure out the grind. And yeah, once you go to the new war, I have had so many players come up to me saying, like, it's tough going at it blind and not prepared on Railjack. That's for sure. And I wish they would replace all Arcwing missions with Railjack missions. That way, new players will, 1, get into Railjacks earlier, 2, level up their intrinsics by the time they get to the new war, and their mods and their weapons. And it doesn't have to be a separate island. It could be on the origin system. I wish that is something. I don't understand that. It should have been in the Origin system to begin with. I mean, that's how they teased it way back in the day on TennoCon when they released it on Fortuna, when it went down to the Orvalis planet, and we could go into space afterwards. I made an entire video about that too. Join a clan with my mates who have 1,000. Oh, 1,000, 2,000 numbers. That's cute. You're a quarter of what I'm at. Combined. Actually, combined, you're at half. But good for you, man. Glad you joined a clan. I don't like the content. All right, thanks. No problem, D-Blade. I try. Oh, is it hitting hard? Are you talking my stream or the Warframe stream? Oh, of course. Oh, that's Cetus. And again, Warframe is one of those games. It's not like Destiny. You don't have to pay DLC. You just go at your own pace. And like I said, once you get to the new war, I'm going to spoil things for new players. You're going to have, from the new war, you have to do Zeramon. And then you're going to have Whispers in the Wall at Deimos. And then you're going to have the Hex tile set after that, which is located over here. So, and not including whatever is going to happen today, which we know it's going to be the tile system. Oh, speaking of, since we got 10 more minutes. So let's go to my 2-day prediction list. I will bring up you. Let me see if it's on stream. Monitor 1. I need bring you up here. There we go. Monitor. Okay. So here's my prediction list. And let's see how close we're going to get to it. So obviously we're going to get the tile system on the latest update. My question is it going to be an island or a new tile set or a combo? So we do have one combo, which is Deimos, which is an island with dungeons underneath that are procedure generated. Now, Plains of Eidolon or Valis both have Ks, but they're not procedure generated. They're static. So that's that. Hex, Zeramon, and Whispers in a Wall are all new tile sets, procedurally generated. So my question is it going to be an island or new tile set? Or since we're going to do a relay, is it going to be a point where it's going to be an island and we actually go back to space with the railjack? Hey, baby girl. Not you. So, Umbra system. There is talks about basically sacrificing your Warframe to be an Umbra form. We made a vote earlier. A lot of people want Rhino to be the next Umbra, according to my chat. My question is, I would like more Umbra mods. Wouldn't hurt since we're taking on the sentience anyways. Or are we going to have more Umbra variants? I figured they're going to start out with the starter frames, such as Vault, Mag, and so forth. Is it going to extend beyond that? I don't know. So, I know they teased Excalibur Prime. I will get there in a minute. Don't worry about that. Origin system reboot. This is the thing on my freaking thumbnail. Why is the operator holding the Lua's moon and it's always showcasing the Origin system on every title of the TennoCon 2025? Is it going to be a soft reboot? I'm excited about that. Since half of the update of Owlweaver was basically for new player experience anyways. I always thought the Owlweaver update was like a prep for whatever's happening today. And obviously the community and DE understand that the new player experience needs to be improved. So is there going to be a soft reboot when it comes to the Origin system? I hope so. Because Mars, Europa, whew, they're kind of dated. Like decade old dated. So, I mean, if you don't think I'm wrong, go to Mars. You see those little white little slabs or like little paint marks on the walls? That's for Parkour 1.0, where we're forced to walk up the walls. We didn't have bullet jump back then. That's what it's for. Umber mods, we already talked about that. Sentient liches, I don't think it'll drop. I think they will do the... All right, let me rephrase that. If they drop an island today, and they drop sentient liches with that, that will blow my mind. That's a lot of content. You got to think of it this way. If sentient liches, we got to hunt sentient, no different with Kuva, Sister Parvos, and also the Tekrot. The same system as that with sentience, there is no sentient weapons except for Shidu. So they're going to have to create brand new weapons and the way they work. And that's going to be a lot of content. Obviously, I expect that every faction has had its own liches system anyways. But will it drop the day of? I doubt it, but I definitely expect it coming. Tau Relay, that's happening today. It's a unique Tau Relay. We do not know if it's permanent or temporary. We'll find out today. New gameplay mechanics. Wouldn't hurt, you know? Just add in more mechanics. I believe we're going to have a new mechanic as far as shield gating and health gating the sentience anyways. And I also think we're going to be creating an alliance with the sentience to tackle the indifference anyways. Custom cosmetics and Warframe or weapons. It wouldn't hurt. Me, I want a damn raid. Anybody here in chat is original OG player back in the day when we played Trials of Law Retribution. That was it. I was going to say Trials of Retribution. Law Retribution, whether it's a normal or nightmare version or the Jordan's Verdict raid. Any of my raiders in here? Now, I don't want those raids back. I just want new raids with new loot, or at least a raid where I can basically go do a raid and complete and get like barricadier mods and stuff like that. I think that would be a good raid. Or some new system. Let me double check real quick. Up, boys, let's get started. Turn on my music. Go back here. And new loot system, Sentient Primer, and Excalibur Prime. Well, they allowed Excalibur Prime. I very doubt it.
Everybody knows there's nothing like a delicious slice of Big Bites pizza. And it's perfect just before like a delicious slice of Big Bites pizza. And it's perfect just before online hits the stage. My favorite bite? Pepperoni with extra cheese, of course. What's yours? Let's connect over a slice of Big Bites pizza.
Oh, someone called that number. I just paid attention. Hey, Sam. Welcome back. It wouldn't hurt. Sorry. Had to get my window out of the way. Alright, welcome to TennoCon 2025, hosted by Megan at 11, 12 Soulframe Death Stream. Megan again, and Sarah, Steve Sinclair, Jeff, Scott, George, all the old original ones that started Warframe. Anybody here who ever played Unreal Tournament, like the original one? Down to narrative Warframe, so nothing really new. And Rebecca Ford, Steve Sinclair, Jeff, and Pablo at 4:30. Got it. So there's your schedule. If you want to skip some of these, I recommend everybody go to Soulframe Dev Stream. Hopefully, Prelude's drop happens today. That'll be nice. We'll look into that. All right, let's look at my poll real quick. So, do you think the content is dropping today? 55% say today. 45% say later. On shorts, it says 40% today and 60% later. All right, put in your votes. Make sure that you join. I like your interaction anyways. And what time is it? We got 2 minutes until it starts, so we'll go back to see if I can bring this up. Let me bring it on monitor. Where'd it go? Why'd it go all the way down? Sorry, trying to fix something here, but OBS is being OBS. So back to Excalibur Prime. Someone mentioned yesterday he might be turn this down real quick. Bring it all the way over. Turn this off. So on the list, Excalibur Prime is shown at the very last of the third teaser. A lot of people say, oh, they're going to give us Excalibur Prime. Oh, and everybody's freaking out about it, at least YouTubers I've been watching. But me personally, I'm like, okay, but the Umbra version is better against sentience. How's this a thing? For years, DE Steve and Scott has said they will never allow Excalibur Prime for Excalibur Prime to, except for the founders. If they're going to break that rule or not, I don't know. But honestly, it's really not that special in my eyes, because due to the fact that Umbra has the ability to basically reset the status effects for sentience, so he's kind of a better kit anyways. All right, let's get back over here. Look like we got some movement. Here we go! I gotta stand up. I'm getting excited.
Hello, TennoCon. Hello. You were all looking so beautiful and ravishing after our Tenno concert last night, I must say. Good to see you. I will say, I'm honestly not usually alone up here. It's kind of daunting. Has anyone seen Reb?
We saw her yesterday.
Has anyone seen Reb, though? Reb, are you anywhere? Is that a fridge?
Hello, TennoCon.
What's happening?
Many people were asking us about Android, but we decided to skip and go right to fridge. So this is the first official Warframe build running on a fridge, and it's an honor.
Oh,
to
that
be
is such
part
a
of the
burn.
debut of Fridge Frame.
I love it.
Hi, Rev.
Hey, Meg.
Just making your way up here. All right. It's 10 years of TennoCon. We did the math yesterday, and it's not a baby. And again, it's crazy to think that 2016, we were here. We only had that tiny space over there, like maybe a third of this ballroom to do Tenno Live 2016.
That's true. It was
Opened
small.
up a little more for Plains of Eidolon in 2017, which was big for us. And was anyone here for the 2017 one?
Okay, who is this your first TennoCon? Wow. Wow.
And it's not your last, right? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Honestly, to have grown this event with you, we could not do this event without you. You support us, and hopefully you feel that we support you, because you are just an incredible community. Everyone that I've talked to that this is their first TennoCon experience, that's kind of the number one thing they say, is that this community, the online community who I know are watching, the physical community here, you guys are incredible, and you truly are the best, so thank you.
So not to do a history lesson at TennoCon, but I do think it's important because it is our 10th event. And like Megan said, we used to have just enough chairs for that side of the room, and that's it. But I wanted to do a brief history of all things TennoCon because it has been 10 years of this event, which is quite insane to many members of the team and the community. And I think just giving a little bit of context on how far we've come is important. The first build we ever had for Warframe was in March of 2012, which, if you're doing a calendar check, that is when the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3 were the leading console. So we have been trying to do this since that day, 13 years ago. Wait, maybe 12, 13?
13.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Not a baby. Not a baby.
Yeah, okay.
No, is a baby? I don't know. I don't know.
It's not a baby. What is it?
I don't know.
But that's outrageous in the minds of everyone that's either been at DE in the past, that's here now. This has been the reason that we, specialize our crafts and put these events together so that we can continue doing all things Warframe. And when we started, Discord did not exist to continue the history lesson. Like it
was curse and TeamSpeak.
So if you're watching on Discord, hello.
Hey, you are a baby.
I actually don't even think there were Twitch ads when we started.
Nope.
There were no
What
ads.
a time.
Yeah, like I don't know if they had ad revenue then. I don't remember. It's been literally 12 years. So I don't know. And then, just at a time when we were I think the foul word is like live service, game as service. We are that, but like out of desperation and that's,
keeping our lights on, honestly.
Truly. So it's a very different world now. We're still alive in it. And everything that you see tonight is because there are people around the world that work on these games.
It's got a Harrow chassis sticker.
And you play them, and you care, and you show up. And it will never make sense to us that we can continue doing this, but we appreciate it so much, and we just want to make your day awesome. Whether you're at home, we want you to have an awesome day here at our 10th TennoCon, and we have worked very hard. The team has worked very hard, everyone, to make this a very special day for everyone. So we hope that you enjoy, everything we're going to tell you today, because there's a lot. And the history,
We love you.
I think that's the end of the history lesson. Yeah. Okay. All right. History lesson over. Pop quiz. How many years ago? No. When did we start the game, making it?
2013.
12. Close enough.
Clyde, we'll take it. You passed. You passed. All right.
I started in 2014.
I'm joking. I'll be in the fridge.
Find her in the fridge. All right, let's get into a little bit of housekeeping, shall we? For those who want access to a ASL and closed captioning stream,
nice.
We do have that available at
my daughter would love that.
/Warframe transcription. Our team is right there, front of the stage,
welcome.
looking beautiful,
she's too fast for me.
Ravishing. Oh, there she is.
Much love.
They were also doing the Tenno concert last night, and I got to watch them jam out to that. So they are a talented bunch over there. And as well, 10 years of TennoCon.
Fridge is the main character.
Because of you all, we are able to do charity organizations.
Move it over to the couch.
Back to many, many organizations. This year, we are partnering with 2 of them. We're going to tell you about the first right now. The first is the Canadian Mental Health Association. And we actually have a very special video that was provided by CMHA, and I'd love to take a look at that now.
In a world that measures worth by income, we measure it by humanity. Supportive housing means a future for people left behind. This is more than just a construction site. It is hope, potential, safety, warmth, and a place to call home. It is here that the Canadian Mental Health Association of Thames Valley Addiction and Mental Health Services has committed to building the first of 2 supportive housing buildings in London, Ontario. The goal is to safely house 115 people. Digital Extreme's donation of $100,000 literally will turn the lights on 2.
That's not much. It was a variety of people.
Units, 2 homes.
If you add it up.
At CMHA Thames Valley Addiction and Mental Health Services, every move we make is guided
Megan got
by
a
our
dump
vision
truck.
to provide critical mental health and addiction services, education, and advocacy to ignite hope and support change for all. By working together to provide the right tools and support, Londoners can reach their potential and thrive. On behalf of CMHA Thames Valley Addiction and Mental Health Services, we thank the team at Digital Extremes for this incredible donation And we thank all of you, the Tenno attendees, and congratulations on the 10-year anniversary of TennoCon.
A fridge frame. Oh, that'd be awesome. Fridge frame.
And we actually
Fridge
have
frame.
Mandy from CMHA sitting over there. Mandy, I don't know if you want to stand up. I can barely see you.
Welcome, Rashid. Thanks for talking.
There she is.
Oh, I want that soul frame shirt.
So
Oh,
Mandy
I'm
said it
tired of
perfectly
being
in the
poor.
video,
I
but
want
thanks to you
merch.
Here in London, Ontario, from the $100,000 donation that we're able to do because of you, we are going to build 2 homes for 2 families and support them through all of their, issues that they may have and just help them have a better life. So thank you for coming to our city and making our city better just by supporting us. So thank you for that. We do have a second charity organization this year, and that is Make-A-Wish, which some of you may be familiar with. Yes? So last year we connected with James Conlon through Make-A-Wish, and he made his voice acting debut.
Who remembers?
Who remembers Ollie? Voice acting Ollie in 1999, and we have something special this year with Make-A-Wish. So please welcome to the stage our special guest, Shauna from Make-A-Wish Canada, as well as the voice of Ollie, James Conlon, and his parents,
Much love.
Marianne and Paul.
Welcome,
Let's hear
Rashid.
it. Ollie, 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 Ollie.
Oh, no.
Ollie,
Sorry, chat.
there he is.
Nice.
Come on up, my
Front
friends.
stage man.
Front and center. There we go. I'm going to give the mic over to the wonderful Shauna from Make-A-Wish first. Everyone say hi.
Thank you so much, Megan. You know, this is such an incredible community. To be here in this room and to be here at this conference and feel all the support and the love. I'm just so impressed with what I've been hearing from all of you coming to visit the Make-A-Wish booth. A few of you in the crowd have even told me that you had your own wishes granted, which has been amazing. Thank you for sharing your stories. All of you here tonight and today have the power to actually grant wishes just like James. We have thousands of kids across the country that are still waiting for their wishes to happen. When a child is diagnosed with a critical illness, everything changes. Suddenly those kids are faced with difficult treatments, with painful treatments. It's a scary time. They spend long hours in a hospital room. They miss birthday parties, they miss school trips, they miss vacations, they miss play dates. So wishes are an incredible turning point in a treatment
It must
journey
be setting up for the
where
next
it gives
mode.
hope and joy and strength when they need it the most. That's where you guys all come in, and that's where Digital Extremes has come in and helped make pure magic happen for James. So you have the power to grant these wishes for these kids that are still waiting.
They flopped it.
And
Why are they
make
bringing
their
up the
dreams come
Atomic
true.
Cycle?
So to Digital Extremes and to the incredible Tenno community, both here in person and streaming live from across the globe, thank you so much.
Hey, props where props due.
You guys are the heroes. You are the heroes. You are the heroes from everyone at Make-A-Wish Canada. We love you.
Rebecca wears the top with herself.
Did you see how she did that with no notes?
No, I threw it.
Last year, through the generosity of Make-A-Wish.
Now we
and
just
the
need a shirt with
incredible
two
team at
fridges
Digital
kissing each
Extremes,
other.
Our son James had his dream come true.
Oh,
He
shit.
became a voice actor.
Oh, I thought you drew that. I said, that's good.
He was welcomed with open arms, toured the DE office, met amazing voice talent, stepped into the recording booth and voiced Ollie, a character created just for him by Ronnie and Corey. And then came TennoCon with thousands of people chanting his name. You included him.
Megan Bryan, 50
encouraged
pounds.
him,
Man, you're
celebrated
splooging
him.
over there, buddy.
That kind of
Calm
support
down.
leaves a lasting mark.
Keep your, put
It
your
was
goon
the
in
most
reserve, buddy.
profound day of all of our lives. That experience gave James more than a wish. It gave him a purpose and belonging and the belief that voice acting could be his future. As parents, this was something
I ain't gonna lie,
very
I'll
special
take
to
them all
us.
on. I'm not picky.
We're here to say thank you and also to ask you to support Make-A-Wish, one of TennoCon's chosen charities. Your support can help create another story like his. One wish truly goes a long way. Come and say hi to us. We're at the Make-A-Wish booth signing autographs.
Now we have a
one
new
of his most
character
favorite
called
things
Ollie.
to do.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Props to him. Good luck. I'm so glad he got the opportunity as well. That's really cool that they did that. What other developer does this shit?
Handle the heat. Thank you, Make-A-Wish, Kevin Lim, everyone at D, especially Corey and Ronnie, for making my life. Bring on TennoCon!
Great job.
Oh,
thank you. Oh my God, thank you.
Props.
Woo. Autographs. Autographs in the Make-A-Wish booth today.
As well, you can purchase all your floofs. They are for sale with our merch, and the net proceeds
Sure.
do go to Make-A-Wish. So if you'd like to donate through that way, you can get yourself a
It's
amazing
talking about
Ollie
the
floof at the merch store. So
character.
thank you for welcoming them onto the stage with us. Thank you, guys. All right, some more housekeeping, shall we? Let's get into a little bit more here. Again, sorry. Thank you to you, everyone. $100,000 to both Make-A-Wish and CMHA. Again, couldn't do it without you. Thank you so much for making this year extremely special to us. All right, let's get into a little merch chat. The TennoCon digital pack is available until Friday, July 25th. If you'd like to get some sweet TennoCon gear, that is available for you as well. We do have our TennoCon merch. Look at the little owie and
Oh,
Ben.
what the lotus.
Ben. Oh, sorry, Arthur.
In the mag.
Arthur Floof. And did you, the Arthur
That
Floof
t-shirt's
is
pretty
caked
badass
up.
too.
It does have
It's
a lot.
caked up.
We had to pay extra for the padding there. For
We
sure.
did. Yeah, it's worth it.
Ben's request, not us.
Yeah,
Yes.
that diva, am I right? So you can pick up these things as well at the merch store. Ooh.
In your heart.
Or in your, no, she's in your back room.
Yeah.
She's in your back. Come on. Come on.
Whoa!
I said what I said.
To be honest, many of your favorite hecks are here today.
That's right.
So Eleanor
is here.
The talent of Eleanor.
The talent, of course.
Yes. She's not in your back room.
No. As well, the TennoCon digital pack is still available. It's available until Friday, July 25th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. So if you want to get into the Barrow Relay, the special VIP one, he is live now in game for all of our digital ticket holders.
$25.
Everything he's ever sold. He is here until Saturday, July 26th at 11 a.m. And yes, you can get a kick at the can at Void Surplus in this special barrel. So if you haven't gotten that Signa yet,
I haven't.
Oh, you did.
Brandon.
You
that was a dev tricked me.
As well, the Twitch drops for today for watching TennoCon, which you currently are online. Hello, welcome. The Natavire armor set for 30 minutes for while watching TennoCon, and then Valkyr Prime for watching Tenno
Watch it on
Live.
Twitch right now if you want to get those for 30 minutes.
And I know I mentioned this yesterday, but everyone who is physically here will be receiving an email with the code for all of the Twitch drops. And if you want to double dip, I don't know, get Warframe on your phone.
Or your fridge.
Or your fridge, if you bought your fridge with you. Fridge frame one. Oh, that's the next one. We will have Gift of the Lotus alerts after the stream. Classic ones, we have your potatoes. We also have your Umbra Forma blueprint. I think these are also included in the email, so if you want to double dip, I'm not going to yell at you. You can do what you need.
You would, because you're Valkyr.
That's right.
Yeah.
And we do have an in-game relay experience that will be going live at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. This is going to find a sentient ship in your star chart, perhaps?
I don't know anything about that, but if just be in game. That's it. Or if you're here, be here. Either one. You can do it.
Yeah,
I want to be there.
In game for this and in this relay while Tenno Live is happening, and that's all I'll say about that.
Very special show.
Very special show. Speaking of very special.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Valkyrie Heirloom, she's
Covered in
coming
the front.
this Monday, July 21st on all platforms. And again, a shout out to community artist Purdy for this concept. Incredible. You've fed the people with this design of Valkyrie Heirloom. Do we love Valkyrie Heirloom?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm definitely getting that.
Yes.
Oh my God, that
Rev,
looks good.
You have a pool noodle with you. I don't know if anyone's clocked the pool noodle. Could there be a reason?
For years, the players have demanded dog days get expanded with pool noodles.
What?
And somehow, one of the last changes before TennoCon going in for today's hotfix was a pool noodle fix. So.
A pool noodle fix. And it's aptly named the Noodletron.
The Noodletron.
You will be able to get the Noodletron as a
So,
melee skin.
no longer a water gun?
And
Is it just
Kevin
pool
Lim,
noodle?
you may have this wonderful pool noodle.
Kevin Lim is being blessed.
Bombastine.
I hope they're kind of floppy like a pool noodle too.
There will be some other new things in Dog Days as well. It starts August 6th, so you have a little bit of time. But we do have amazing new glyphs going in by Chicken Draws Dogs, a very familiar community artist.
Nova.
Yes.
I get that Nova. That looks pretty good. Loki is
Featuring
invisible.
the Blobs from last year. We didn't know about the Noodletron yet. We could have had it in there, but that was our bad. So August 6th, you will be getting Dog Days and the Noodletron. You can whack your friends. It'll be great.
That is outrageous.
Come on.
And that's it. That's all. That's our reveal. Thanks for coming.
That's Tenno Live.
That's it.
No, it's not it. Wait, you got more later. Don't worry. I just want to remind you of some amazing giveaways with some amazing partners we have. These are all
you're not gonna
giveaways through Gleam, but we do have some amazing.
You're gonna get wait until Mesa gets a heirloom skin. I can see that.
Here, if you would like to participate.
Mesa
in that
does need
online
a
as well.
heirloom skin for sure.
The Secret Lab chair
with a proper.
Which I gotta
hat.
say, Reb, you want to crank me back?
What am I doing?
Crank me back.
Crank it?
Yeah, crank me back. This button here. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay. There it is. Look at that. Look at that. You could be so chill. You could be so chill.
No, it's at 4:30.
Anyways,
The main
that's
event is
all
at
with this
4:30.
giveaway.
Incredible.
If
Wait,
you would-
are we giving
Eastern
this one
time.
away?
I don't think you want it after I've been sitting on it.
All right. That's for Omega Gaming.
Guys, I run hot, okay? That's it. That's all that meant. And then as well, the most comfortable footwear in the game, Crocs. We are doing a Crocs.
So that's why they're showing
I'm
it.
not wearing them.
I'm not wearing them
Don't
either.
look at my feet. Don't look at my feet, cameraman.
Don't look at my.
Don't look at my feet. Don't do it. We do have some gibbets, as you can see, TennoCon 2025 gibbets and very orange Crocs. I think these are actually Ruse Crocs in this image.
Rue, confirm? Thumbs
Rue,
up?
thumbs
Yeah,
up. We got
yeah.
those are Ruse Crocs, and they weren't clean. Let's hear it for Rue, everybody. Broadcast specialist.
Yes.
Yes.
Woo!
All right, we're going to wrap up here shortly. A reminder of what today is going to entail. You're currently in the Welcome to TennoCon 2025 panel. And then at 12, Soulframe DevStream really kicks off this main stage. We are going to show you, kind of go through Soulframe's history, what we've accomplished over the past year, and where Preludes is at, some exciting news about Preludes. And they have a 30-minute live gameplay demo for you.
It's outrageous.
I mean, I don't want Steve to get mad at me for cashing checks, but it's unreal. Yeah. So you're gonna want to tune in to that. And then after that, the art and animation of Warframe panel, where you're gonna you know, that's probably
Yes,
one thing you
I
get
think
a lot of
Ash will get a
deals from,
rework.
Oh, yeah, I
sneak
know,
peeks
I
about
know.
things that are coming. So team's going to show you some really great stuff. And then the Sounds of the System panel.
Will
I'm
it be
looking at
today?
Zach, he's right there. Zach's hosting it with a lovely bunch of our sound folk, as well as some voice actor representation as well. Hear about some sounds in Warframe. And then for the first time ever, we are doing Origin Stories, the Narrative of Warframe panel hosted by Corey right there. There he is, front and center. Going to dive into some lore, maybe some proto-frame talk, also have some voice actor representation. Oh, proto. Speaking my language.
There is going to be one disappointed person at TennoCon. But I'll make it up to you with an Ember heirloom statue.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Now that's a good one. That's right. And then at 4:30, Tenno Live 2025, we will be back up here. We will be showing you the future of Warframe, where we are going, where we have been, and we hope that you enjoy it. The team has worked incredibly hard on both demos, all of these panels, and we're excited to show you where the future of Warframe's going.
It's true, and I did rehearse my closing remarks because there's 2 jobs on the line.
What?
Brad is signing this, so if I screw this up, it's going to be dangerous. As of this speaking point, there are 566 registered users on the Digital Extremes Slack, which are people that are, whether they're co-ops for our social media team, part of our culinary staff, every single person. There's 566 of them right now. There's many that came before, and there will be many that come after, but this day was brought to you by those individuals. So if you see any staff that are willing to, you know, say hi, they are the team that makes this possible. We say it every year, but it becomes more and more true when we just have to keep everything going. We must, and it is our honor and our pleasure. And to everyone at Digital Extremes, past and now, thank you for anything and everything you've done. This is a day for community and devs alike. So thank you all. See you in the Soulframe dev stream.
That's right. Next up, Soulframe at 12. Get a snack, get a drink, get a break, stretch your legs. We'll see you back
just 30
here
minutes.
for the Soulframe dev stream.
Happy 10 years!
Happy 10 years. Thank you.
10 years!
All right, let me check this out. Let me get this set up real quick. Make sure I don't miss anything. All right, turn this music down. All right, what do you guys think so far? That Hurlim scan for Valkyr? Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm definitely gonna dive into that. See if that relay has popped up anywhere. Where are you? If you're anywhere. Nope. I guess they're gonna lock it down until whenever they get an option to do so. So, I'm gonna take a small little nature break. I'll be right back. Right, all right. Alright. So, I'm back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They did. They said the Valkyrie Hurlem skin is going to be on Monday. I'm buying. Who else is going to buy the Valkyrie skin? Anybody else? That's a trailer. We could drop back in here because the next stream is going to be 30 minutes from now. It's going to be basically the Soulframe stream. Anybody here do not have Soulframe or wants to know how to get Soulframe? TennoCon is coded, not gonna lie, definitely not all because of I mean, I'm gonna get the Hurlem skin. It's not for particular reasons at all. You got Soulframe? Nice. Is it the game in closed beta? It's in closed alpha, if you want to consider closed. But you can redeem your code now. Meaning that in order to do that, let me break this down. I can play this in the background if I can bring it up. Make sure you go to the soulframe.com website and actually log in. You can create an account. Once you create an account, it'll ask you to basically redeem a code. You won't get a code immediately. You will receive a code later on. But on this stream, on the next stream right now, or whatever panel they have, they might offer a way for you to get codes on Twitch. Hopefully that's so. Get your chance to get a code there, and you get the access to the alpha. All you're requesting is your email account, and that's it. Not a bad deal in my opinion. Ooh. What we got?
Easier than ever to get connected and stay connected.
Let's stick with this.
With only 4 compact discs, you can get all of internet at your fingertips. Create your very
Anybody
own
ever remember AOL?
space to put your stuff.
Netscape.
Virtual message for you. Feeling overwhelmed? Don't worry. Here to help you is our virtual assistant Drippy.
I
for
do.
all of your KOL needs.
No need for waterworks. Drippy is here to help.
KOL. Get connected. Stay
Nice.
connected.
All right, chat. Let's break this down. What we're gonna do here. I'm just trying to be entertaining as possible. Turn off my music. So right now on the poll, we're gonna have this poll up until the main event, which is: do you think the content is going to be dropping today or later? For mainstream, right now we're at 57% for today, 43% later. On shorts, it's going to be 37% today, 63% later. Again, there was one update, or TennoCon, they dropped it the day of, and that was at Heart of Deimos. That was the last time they'd done it. Every other update has been later on. Docker, what's going on here? Visit buttered sided down. I might have to check that out in a second. We got time to kill. Again, we got butter sided down. Boop, boop. Buttered sided down. Check it out. Alright, checked it out. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Let's check it out. Potato. There you go. Okay. What is happening? Oh, that's tight. Okay. Now we know. Interesting. I'll add that in later. I'll keep that in the playlist. Alright, so. Play Warframe! What's the new Heirloom skin? It's coming out on Monday for Valkyr. Basically, it's just more revealing than the Ember skin. Kinda nice. Alright, well, you can catch up with chat. Isn't the game in closed beta? Yeah, we already talked about that. I tried getting my code, never got it. Big sad. Yeah, it took me about 3 months until I got mine, but I think they fixed it since then. It's pumping out faster than before. I've been seeing some of my clan mates finally getting theirs really quickly, and they say it's like only a month for them, but they probably fixed it where it's in a couple of weeks. Hopefully you'll get some today. Watch the stream. Make sure that you get a code and you get access to the alpha. Is it finished? No. But is it fun? Yes. So as long as you like a Witcher 3 light MMO, you'll like Soulframe. That's the way I look at it. Alright, let's take a look here. What's new? Heirloom skin. Already answered that. Yeah, play Warframe. There we go. Alright, we're good to go from there. What's up with this? Someone just spamming hate bait. Alright, so. Alright, so we still have 15 more minutes. So, I'm going to keep. Let me see if I can do this. I'm going to try to keep it on OBS. I'm going to play a little bit. Browser Warframe. Let's bring this lower. And let me see if I can fix this real quick. Oop. And, ooh. Oh. Pick Warframe. Okay. Not working. Hang on, crew. I'm trying to make it where I can show everything. That way I don't have to worry about certain problems. Bring this down real quick. I think we'll bring that up. Go. That looks sexy. That looks sexy. All right. So for my shorts, I'll keep the browser on, maybe. Oh. Could be showing now. Turn that off. There we go. All right, so let's get this started. I'll turn off my game if need be. So,
always a pleasure.
Like I said, I got nothing much to do. Already don't. Oh, we got something new. Celebrate the 10 years of TennoCon. Day 2 of TennoCon 2025 is about to officially kick off. Tune into Twitch Warframe. Okay, so yeah. All right. So while we wait for a few minutes, let's see what else I need to get. Gosh, I got a lot of. Oh yeah, my login reward. So what can I do in 10 minutes? Let me knock out a Owl Weaver mission. Just, whoa, oh, there you go. Barricadier is here. So if you got the TennoCon, make sure that you go into that, get to your TennoCon, and get all the goodies that you need to do. Also, you need ducats, so if you need to do relic runs, make sure you knock that out. Let's see here. I'll do exterminate real quick. Oop.
Hope you know what you're doing.
I need to do this quick. Knock out a sortie. Part of a sortie done.
Is the future.
Oh, I don't want squad. I'll take longer now because they spawn more. Totally forgot about that. Press the button on the door. Oh, I'm not running.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit.
Ah, there's a vault. Vaults always screw up everything for me. That vault is trying.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Alright, so I got one exterminate mission down. Move OBS back over so I can see chat. Just bought a house with a whole bunch of boosters. Nice. More the merrier. I played Witcher 3 when it was still new and it was dope then. Still dope now. That's true. Witcher 3 is pretty much a great game. And this a theme going on recently that older games are getting played more than newer games. At least that on MMOs. So I understand that completely. But if you like Witcher 3, you would like Soulframe for sure. Yeah, well, my problem with Vault is that when I do relic runs, I go with Titania without Razor Wing, and oh my god, it throws me off every time. I'm not saying Vault isn't bad, I'm just saying it just throws me off when all of a sudden he does his ability and I had to go faster. I'm like, alright, I gotta compensate for this now.
This is the future.
Let's see here, what could I do? Let's do Nova.
You are now rocking with the Kaya Nova Velasco.
Gotta go fast. Come on. Go fast. Go with that.
Excellent armaments.
How much time I got?
Please return covered in blood. Safe and
Since it's a rescue mission, not a big deal. Everybody's like, go fast build. They'll find out. Yeah. If you want to see crazy speed, get a Wisp maxed out and Vault combined, and it's just go boop all the way to Orb Valis.
Come at me, biatch.
You forget about the teleporter. Oh yeah, powers.
Hardcore science really is the same thing as magic. Gotcha.
And down.
Is on high alert.
I need to put more efficiency on this build.
Area, they'll trigger the execution sequence. Rescue the
I missed.
before it finishes.
I might miss again. There we go. I'm doing terrible. I'm overcompensating. Alright, here we go.
The captive will be in one of these cells. Search them.
Not that one. Auto hack for the win.
Forget this, Tenno. Prisoner located. We need to get them back to command in one piece. Find your way to the exits, and don't leave the subject behind.
Don't suppose you have an extra gun?
Looking to get irradiated?
Yeah, I need more efficiency for the teleporter. Okay. 2 down.
The captive has been secured. You've done your part, Tenno. We'll take it from here.
Yeah, actually, Vault, it takes a little bit to get for Gauss to catch up. But technically, any Warframe can be faster than Vault once applied with the certain mods with the Vault next to them. Alright, what's next? Alright, Spy. I'll stick with my Nova. Actually, hold on. Yeah. I need efficiency, add that in. Or just slap on arcane energize. Hold efficiency, don't need that, so let's go arcane energize. Got that in. Don't need much duration. What's the duration for? Oh, I know what I was thinking. I'm an idiot. So let's slap on fleeting expertise. For that. I don't need. Maybe I can work it out. Nope. What does that do? Sprint speed. Slap that back on. Constitution. We'll slap that on. Perfect.
Operator, you have
This Constitution just adds duration. I don't need that much duration. Alright, let's go. Let's see if I can do it in 15 minutes. And then we got the Soul Stream coming up. Talking about Preludes of 11. And hopefully by then we'll find out if they drop the content for Soulframe. I'm definitely diving into that. I'm excited for Soulframe more than I am with Warframe, unless they drop bangers today. I could be wrong. Get it, get it. Oh, I'm so good. Ah, shit. Jupiter.
You're coming back, right?
Piss off. I'm trying to hack here. Put on some armor and I'm good to go.
Be on the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands.
So fast.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Ah. Nope. There we go. Solved that quick. Oh, I hacked that. I wonder if anybody's seen like someone hack a console spy missions with Novas like me. Oh, now you have.
Looks like heavy activity ahead.
Oh, come on, auto hack. I need time. And jump down. Boop, 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 boop. Get some energy.
I can't believe you got to study
That efficiency helps out a lot. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
Excellent work.
I did another hack.
With no alarms.
Could I maybe run some tests on you sometime? Are we gonna have a problem?
A mobility one just sucks my energy out. Wonder what I could assume for this ability, but I do like the Molecular Prime versus my second one. Really? Mother. Piss off, you Moa!
Did you see who got me?
Yeah, I saw him get you. Now, hack the rest. There we go.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Nope. Go down. Drop it down. Yeah, yeah. No, don't get up. Fuck it, idiot. Get up! That's the reason I had Constitution.
Get to cover.
I was fine until she grabbed the lip on my teleport. That's the only problem with Nova. Sometimes when you're teleporting to something, and it does some janky stuff. And I went right into my teleporter in the opposite direction. Running, running, running. Whoa. Going so fast, I'm floating. I went so fast, I passed the exit. Come on, dude.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
What am I building? I'm just trying to complete my sortie right before the stream. Give me a more specific question, Igris. Alright, I got a Riven mod out of that. Yay, me. Alright, make sure we're all the way over. We're good. And we're still waiting on the dev stream for Soulframe. That's going to happen in 9 minutes. So stick around if you want to watch it. I don't know if any other streamer is doing it on shorts, but hey. If you're interested in Soulframe, or if you want to know how to get Soulframe, is the free-to-play game coming out for the next game for Digital Extreme. Think Witcher 3 MMO Lite. It's fun. It's very arcadey. It's not like in-depth as of now, but it's going to have mechanics later on similar to Warframe. I think mods for Soulframe are called moats. And I think that's dropping on the next update, which is Preludes 11. And I'm really excited about that. I think it's going to make it a lot more fun and interesting. Thank God I watched a dev stream one time talking about moats, how it's going to interact with the game, at least gameplay wise. They were stating that they're trying to go away from crit damage, and I agree with that. Crit damage is kind of just boring, and I agree with that. I like more diversity. Whoa. Whoa. Is it just me, or is this origin system get darker? Or is it just my aura? Alright, let's check out Railjack. See if that unique relay is anywhere nearby. I don't see any. There's a Chrono relay. I bet you it's up here. I have no idea where it's going to be. I'm not partnership. I'm pretty sure some other YouTuber that's got Warframe partnership with them has already stated. But they dropped this right today, where you can get these glyphs pack right here into the store if you want to get these real quick. To register a loser is definitely one I want. I might get that later. I don't know if I got that free for watching this stream or not. We'll look into it. You need to check. I'm good on standing. I don't want to buy anything because I have a feeling they might drop content today. They are saying the relay will be in the sun. So it's going to be right here. Yeah, I remember this used to be a waypoint earlier. It was a bug and they fixed it later, so. Okay. Thank you, Duncan Moon Moon. Pinion Shock Augment. Isn't that the one that applies basically electricity on your abilities? That's unbelievably great for melee influence builds. I think I have that.
Hi, I'm Kaya. I'll be your doomsday device today.
Because my Vault, I don't really main Vault, but I do like him as a melee build. And he's absolutely great for melee influence. Here. Then that's it. Oh. Hold on. I heard the audio twitch out. Alright, I got 6 more minutes. We'll pay attention to this and I'll start answering questions. Alright, do me a favor. Vote. Do you think Warframe is going to drop content today or later? Make sure in a vote later. We'll see. I'll end the poll right before 4:30, which is the main event. Tell me what your thoughts on it. Again, some of you are going to say they never drop content the day of. They have. That was Heart of Deimos. The Heart of Deimos released the day of TennoCon. And it's been a while since they dropped content that day. So I'm hoping they will. Due to the fact that we don't have much content down the road. I could be wrong after today. We'll find out. Maybe it's a series instead of a major content. That would be cool. A new direction on how Warframe drops the content. I would be more interested in that. That's a good question. Would you rather have a bunch of small incremental updates over time, or one massive update like TennoCon every year? 2 or 3, for example. What would you rather prefer? Up. All right, give me 5 seconds. Soul Frame. Hours before Soul Frame in 4 minutes. Okay, on Soul Frame, they already talked about in 4 minutes they're going to start Soul Stream. So I'm not going to do anything, so I'm going to turn this up. All right, chat. What do you think is going to happen? You're saying the relay will be in. I need to look at augment. What mod is it? Shock augment? Oh, the shock trooper. Hold to cast will grant all allies within 15 meter additional 100% electricity damage to their attacks. That's great for melee influence. Honestly, that applies. That immediately procs basically melee influence. What's going on with stream? I hope they're not having problems. That's not me. Everybody else, y'all can hear me just fine, right? The stream going all right? And it does buff ability strength. So if you want to clear out a whole room, I would go with that. That's a great melee build. Doing fine, Spin. Thanks for asking. So I asked this yesterday. I need to look at this. Which Warframe would be best to basically convert into Cyclops? I need a Cyclops Warframe. I was thinking Gauss. That's perfect for Gauss. I'm trying to think of what... Oh, even... I don't know. Maybe Haro. Yeah. Haro's got to be Cyclops. It makes sense. I just got to change the way he stands. Alright, let me take off this. I'm going to watch this real quick. Thank you. Thank you for following my advice. Hope it helps out. So it looks like in 2 minutes, we're going to look at Soul Frame, which I'm super excited for. If they drop content, I might play that. Oh, free tea. Thank you. In a show. Bring that down for a second. What, you see the Soul Frame? I got it. It's fun. It is definitely alpha. It's not ready to drop now. And what I like about Soul Frame versus Warframe, like Warframe is at that stage where it's like, it's one, it's released. 2, every content they drop is just addition or rehash of a lot of things. Soul Frame updates, it's like completely different from the previous update. It's like, okay, now we got this entire dungeon to deal with. Now we got this entire faction to deal with. Now we got this entire island to deal with. Now we got this entire game mode to play with. It's completely different. It reminds me of the OG or the original when Warframe was an indie game. It was on the underdog before Planes of Eidolon made it mainstream. So it's bringing back old Warframe feels for real. All right, Soulframe. Here we go. What we got? What we got? Got a picture. What is it? Here we go, boys and girls. Here we go. Turn this sucker up.
Hi. Hello. Welcome to Soulframe.
There's Steve. I found him.
We are live from the TennoCon main stage, and we are so excited to spend the next 50-ish minutes with all of you. We are here to flap, and we are here to flop it, and you will know what that means by the end of this stream, I promise.
You're gonna flap me. You're gonna flop and flap
We're going
me.
to be walking you through what the heck we've been up to since this time last year, and where we're headed next. We've got a live demo to show you. Woohoo!
And it's, what, 2 minutes long?
It's a 30-minute demo.
Yeah, what are you guys thinking over there doing?
32-minute demo.
30 minutes of
So please, we gotta speed it up.
gameplay.
Gameplay. Live gameplay.
But first,
But we're going to stall until we
but
show
first,
that.
let us introduce ourselves. And I'm gonna start with that fine gentleman down there.
Steve always dropping, dude.
I'm the audio director.
Woo!
He's the original too. He's been around for a while.
I'm Scott, and I'm the lead designer.
Scott! I want a beer with him, for real. I love Scott.
I'm Sydney, and I'm the narrative designer.
Oh.
And dressed as Verminia from the
Enchanté.
game.
Oh, Verminia. Allons-y. I don't know. I'm Sarah. I am your community manager. And next to me,
Hi, I'm Megan. I'm your community director. Hi. I'm just here for Bromius, that's all. I'm just here for the big bear.
Aren't we all?
Yeah.
Hi everyone, thank you for coming. I'm Jeff, the creative director.
Jeff. I love Jeff.
I'm so proud of you for saying your real
It was so
title
hard
for
for me.
once.
It was so hard
This
for
was a
me.
debate.
Who's this man?
I'm Steve. I'm the opening act for the Warframe band.
Can't win them all.
Where's this man? Have you
He
seen
has
this man?
been found.
I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven.
Aww.
Okay, guys. We are kicking this stream off with some very big news. And this is regarding access to Soulframe. We're announcing this publicly for the first time today, and that is until the end of this TennoCon weekend, we are opening the Soulframe doors open to everyone who signs up on soulframe.com.
Do it now. It's free. Do it now. I want you to join me too. Do it now.
So yes, if you have ever signed up for soulframe.com, whether that was 1 year ago or today, you are automatically in as of right now. Some of you may have already noticed.
We've already got notifications. I think it went out.
Download it. Go, go, go.
Do it.
Yes.
Do it.
Yeah, turn off the stream
Do it.
and ignore us.
No, just kidding.
It's free. What are you gonna lose?
I really love if you stay and also watch the rest of the stream first. But this is permanent access to the game. It will only include those who have signed up on the website by midnight Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, at which time we will return to close invite-only access.
That's right. Yeah. Come
Free
help
game.
build the game, everyone.
Get it.
We need you. We want you.
Yes, please come break it.
Come build Preludes with
Amazing.
us. Thank you.
Definitely.
Yeah. Some of you have been waiting a really long time to play Soulframe, and while we are not quite at the point where we are ready to launch permanently, we do want to say thank you for your patience and continued support. And if you're itching to play Soulframe Preludes as it is at today, again, Preludes is our pre-alpha state of the game. Come on in.
Nice.
How many years will it be in pre-alpha?
You tell us.
Yeah.
Is Warframe still, say, open beta?
Technically
it is. Yeah.
One big happy family.
Yep. Yeah.
Maybe we'll go from, instead of pre-alpha, just be pre.
Nice. I like that.
Pre.
Maybe we're just
All right, so
in
guys,
pre-
for real, go to
no more
soulframe.com,
You're gonna make Steve
download
sweat.
it now.
We've gotten rid of
You're not going to
at
regret it.
least the
Couple pre's.
If you don't like it,
Regardless, we are still
you're
early
still part of a
days,
free
and there's
game.
a ways to go with some core game design and systems, which we're going to be talking about today. But this is still a really exciting time to join our journey. Our aspiration is we have no more account resets or wipes, so everyone joining in gets to keep their progress.
Nice.
And yeah, just help shape the game as it grows.
So all my content I grinded stays.
Join us, won't you? Join us.
Oh, very nice.
Okay, so for those that haven't tuned in since last year and are still paying attention and not downloading Soulframe right now at home, we have progressed quite a bit. We've built upon our gameplay, combat, and some of our core game design. So we are going to quickly walk through what has progressed.
Soulframe, get it.
Thank you, that's why you're here. Before we get into our live, never-before-seen gameplay. So, since last TennoCon, we have been cooking.
Nice.
We've also been swimming. Isn't that right, George?
Such a bad thing. Interesting. Alright, so they're gonna fix it where they get to swim now. Oh.
So yeah, that was our sound team in a pool.
Yeah, that was... Yeah, two of our principal sound designers.
Are they okay? Are they
They're okay. They
Okay.
survived.
I love that Jeff is working while wrapped in a towel for some reason.
Yeah.
It just cracks
He
me
couldn't
up.
put pants back on. He was like, no, I'm good.
It was a
towel.
hot day. Yeah, so it
that's
was
fair.
Jeff and Willem, and they're two of our principal sound designers on the team. And, you know, we needed some water sounds for the corrupted areas in the game. And why not, you know, go out and record in a pool and get the real thing. You know, we always like to customize our sounds, record unique stuff. Instead of using library, it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like cooking instead of, you know, pre-cooked meal. It's like you get to add all of the individual ingredients that make it truly unique, and so we always try to do that. So, and who doesn't want to go swimming, right? Yeah.
I love that. I mean, the sound of Warframe, right? It's just incredible.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's just such a part of the experience, and we're carrying that through into the love of making Soulframe.
Totally. Yeah, dedicated audio team, and yeah, we're gonna make it sound awesome. So.
Okay. Now on to slightly less silly measures. Combat. Combat has come a long way.
Improved
Fights
stagger
are
system
feeling
and
smoother,
smoother.
more grounded, and more reactive. Movement and stagger has been overhauled with less clipping and sliding. Smite has been introduced, which is a critical hit that sucks the souls of your enemies. Bows have seen a rework, and we continue to make strides in our leveling systems. We definitely prioritized combat throughout this year.
Yeah, it was a big push by the team. You know, coming from Warframe, which is a hyper-fast game, we have kind of popcorn enemies. It took a lot of work on the design side to get that kind of combat feeling
Yes!
right, and also on the content
Good
side.
deal. Glad you're in,
Enemies
buddy.
Warframe don't have to react to you the way they need
Don't
to
forget, if you
react
get
to a story
Soulframe friend,
game.
Flap versus
So there's
Jack.
just a ton of new animation systems that came in to kind of
On
enhance that
Soulframe.
acting and that reaction.
And Warframe.
I know like the design team put a lot of
Yeah, the design team spent a lot of time really breaking it down, like frame by frame, making sure the combat feels connected and grounded and solid. They went through a lot of iteration on making sure when you swing your sword that makes contact and the effects go the right way and the AI goes.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of legacy bugs that we had that were not addressed, and when we have a slower pace of combat, those things are more evident. So, yeah.
The new player experience now begins with a packed choice. Envoys can align with spirit, courage, or grace, which also connects.
And this
to
is all
one of
done
our
already.
new factions. Our she-wolf Orengal has her own fable, and that is how you acquire your very own puppy. Obviously, a very high priority.
Who here has a puppy?
Yes.
Yes.
puppies.
Look at all the puppies.
There's the puppies.
Oh.
Time-limited content has been added, with the most recent being the Festival of the Circade. Sydney, this was a spooky event. I was very scared.
It was scary. It took place in the haunted crypt of the Jotar clan. We know the Fire King Fen Jotar. He's one of our ancestors. And this one we had to track down the Circade. There was lots of puzzles and things to find. The whole community had to work together. We expected it to take like 2 weeks.
Nope, it took a
like
day.
2 hours. You guys
Yeah.
did it
Classic.
overnight.
Took a day.
Classic.
So next time is
You
gonna
guys
be
knocked it out of the park, for real.
Ooh, get
luck with
ready.
that.
Midrath has been expanded. Our map can slowly be unveiled now by world trees throughout. You can also leave messages for fellow envoys on said trees.
They're funny,
And
too.
For those of you who think I'm not watching those, I am. Please always be polite and respectful in game. New enemies have been lurking about like the spooky mendicant king, but my personal favorite is Willow Wings, our flying plant. That was actually named by our community via a Discord poll.
Shout out Discord.
Exclamation
Shout out
mark, Discord and chat to join our Discord.
Remember, you can
And
always
whatever
add it to your
chat you are
Steam
watching
library.
should work on Twitch. New packs
That's
and
what I've
weapons
done.
have been added to our game, including the new magic caster type weapon you're going to see Gwellen today. This really was a new playstyle added, essentially.
Yeah, as much work as we put into refining the combat,
We're not going to show it.
Yeah, we're not going to show it. We're going to show you how we expanded combat choice. And actually, in the demo that we have to get to really soon because we're running out of time, you're going to see a bit more of a mix of range and close combat with the addition of sidearms. So
We get a lot of questions about, are we going to get this type of weapon, or are we going to get these other types of weapons? And the answer is yes. This is going to be a game with a huge array of weapons and play styles. So in the demo, you're going to see a kind of more of a caster-focused range style. But there is now sidearms, so you'll be able to kind of get up close and sweaty if you want to. Yeah.
Okay.
We also introduced new armor sets, and armor itself grants defense stats tied to 3 types. But no transmog yet, eh? Is that in the works soon? Soon?
We'll work on it.
I feel like we should call that glamour.
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 Yeah.
Yes.
Fake glamour.
I think
What do you
that-
guys think? Should we call it Glamour?
I think that's
Is that a
official.
good name? Yeah.
Heard it here. Heard it here. first.
Glamour. Write that down. Write that down.
Maybe you have to see a certain witch.
Ooh,
Good idea.
Enchanté.
Enchanté.
Right now, there's 2
Yes, a lot
wizard
has happened
weapons.
since you last tuned in. But before we jump into the demo very shortly, we're going to talk a little bit about what's next.
Oh, those
As I
statues are new.
said, we have a priority and a focus right now on improving and adding core game systems. One of these is the moat system, which we've been talking about a bit. It aims to offer more freedom to Envoy's gameplay and ability for weapons. Sid, these are living creatures?
They are. They're hungry little sprites that live in your weapon.
This is mods.
Yeah, this is a way for us to inject a little soul into your weapon. It's basically an earned power progression, making like a super weapon for your envoy.
Early Preludes players will remember the Ode packs had an ultimate, and we didn't really like the balance of that, but we liked the punctuation very much. So this system is meant to kind of bring that back in, but give you guys more choice in how you want to equip that to your build.
Another concept we have in the works is related to leveling techniques of envoys. What are we looking at here?
Right, this is, everyone makes their own kind of martial arts manual. We're sort of inspired by the feudal arts, sword fighting arts, and so rather than kind of a fixed skill tree, which unfortunately caps out very quickly, you'll be able to learn these techniques from ancestors and quests in the world and collect them, and then you write them into your own personal martial arts manual. So that's going to be, I think, going to be really important for customization. Again, the moats and all of these sorts of things. My envoy is different and fights different, and my weapons are different than yours. Just embracing customization and choice.
Yes, speaking of customization, character customization is very early in this pre-alpha state as well, which we have another asset for.
Very early, but we have lots of stuff coming. Like
Nice.
Lots of stuff in the pipeline. We have new armor, new packs that are in production. I think we have more base player customization with what's the hairstyles coming very soon.
Ooh.
And then I think there's
I like the
even
curly
more
hair.
beyond that with like further customization for players.
Nice.
Yeah, cool.
We have some of the spicy new weapons
Crossbow.
as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, the
Ooh.
people in Preludes right now might have seen the bow got a really great rework. So we just loved it so much. We're just going to kind of keep encouraging and put more content in to build that around. So, and more sidearms as well.
Face sword.
Nice.
Is that even used today?
It was going to.
Oh, okay.
And we made a pivot.
Oh,
okay.
And who uses these?
Feathers?
Certain angry little cabbages.
Ever want to
those.
kill someone with a leaf? Now is your chance.
Oh, that's an Arca.
Yes, our beloved Sprout folk in game. You're going to see them very shortly, and they're not doing too well. But they also need somewhere to live.
Oh,
very
Jeff
cute.
told me this one maybe wasn't necessary.
I was just going to say that reaction just proved your point. So you win.
Hell yeah, so cute, but not quite as cute as. Yes.
What? You got a frog animal?
This is a new omen beast that you will one day meet, but it is not the one you will meet today.
Yes.
Speaking of which.
Yes,
Romeus.
I think we should turn now to what you may be most excited to see, and that is a demo of our new Fable. Story of Bromius.
Fables are main stories.
Yeah, I think just we're going to jump in real quick because we're out of time, but just a huge thanks to the team. The team killed it on this. We have a lot of very creative, passionate people. Please let them know you appreciate it. Fantastic.
And yeah, if you are in Preludes and you don't want spoilers, you actually might want to just download it instead, because this is a very condensed version of the Tale of Bromius.
Landon and Joey from our team are going to be playing this on our live dev build right now. Over to you guys. Let's go.
Thank you, everyone.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hope you enjoy.
Thank you all.
Please enjoy.
Thank you.
What?
Just a few puffs and you lose your head. What? What did you see? My grand-mère always praised my gift to interpret such vagaries before they weighed her down. Yes, you fear the beast within.
Make sure it's on good quality.
Untamed.
All right, good.
Ugly. What? Such visions do not lie. It is worse than I thought. Forgive me, envoy. This sap dream is no oracle of your many inadequacies, but a vision of your violent future. Sounds delicious, no?
She's so twisted.
Allons-y. To Weapon Wood. Took you long enough. If your fate is to battle this wretched beast, my puppets will be glad to guide you. Oh no, 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 no. An envoy's mind is simple. More than one guide would be... Unless... A floppet.
Oh my goodness.
Flap, flap, floppet.
What?
To Weapon Wood we go.
Oh, I know where they're at. This is way more dense.
Sproutsfolk, they are cursed. Even more than usual.
That's new. Freaking rat bird. Oh, that's a new dagger.
Wish, stuck, silent now, but for the wind.
Interesting.
The sap of elder voicing trees, once granted drinkers future dreams. With none his own, no cub nor home, he raised them, their R-bearer, Bromius.
It's kind of cute.
Sip and crown and see till morn with this song of growth we. Why won't you grow?
Yeah, I know where they're at in the map, and this is way more dense than what it is now. Bro. Do you collect songs? That'll be cool. Indeed. Yeah, you do. God, this game is so beautiful. New faction.
Look humans twilight into 8.
To block your attacks. Did it kill the main guy? Does it kill the little guys? Nope. They run. Get over here. Oh, he dropped a seed.
Mine.
This putrid hand. I smell a medicant. My puppets know well his wastes.
Oh, I thought you had a battle in there. Oh, dungeon. I saw it. See, I know where they're at on the map, and this is completely different from what it is now. You get damage on the water?
Such wretched odor. Oh, my poor nose. This Odin sludge seeps deep, you know, rousing bodies best left buried. We are close.
A word faking. What have tree roots, corpses, bears, and seeds in common? All are rotting beneath your feet.
That's the Lonely King minions.
Nice.
Nice. Ping. I might have to try out daggers more. Boom! The freaking mouse bird! Slugs. They're in the game now. This whole section here is not there.
My wastelings. A loss.
Oh snap. That can spawn anywhere. Interesting. So right now there's like dynamic.
All will come mendicant in time.
There's dynamic patrols, but there's never been enemies that could spawn.
Right. Leave our seed to the living.
You misspeak, witch. Words have power. He lives now, my precious seed. Reborn, mendicant.
What?
We rotted things have much in common. Our tongue, whoosh. Our thirst, still.
Lazard of waste. Oh shit. Okay.
Surrender.
Oh. Shit. So you need range.
What said I of rotted things? Shed tongues, shed blood, shed legs.
Crabs? I'm in. That's crazy. Guess you can't dodge that wave. Dagger in the face.
Ancient roots from whence you've grown. Voicing seed. Take us home.
Pivot seed. I must be a moat.
Though home it may be, you cannot thrive here. I see the puppet. This spoiled soil will turn you mendicant once more. We must go below, face the rot at its roots.
Oh, see Sarah. How you turn into a seed? This is new. But must be that mesh technology they were talking about earlier. Whoa.
The beast. Sap smoke on his breath, no less. Fly deeper.
What? This is Soulframe. You can get it right now. It's free right now for the day. Go to soulframe.com to get it. This is the upcoming release. If you don't know how, just watch my stream. I'll show you after this panel. Oh, yeah, on the fire. Nice. Yeah, Steve cooked. I'm telling you, man. Every update Soulframe releases, it's like, what? Nice. Oh, missed. I know how that feels. Nice.
Better, barely. But our little seed needs the finest of soil. Allez, allez!
Handshake. Oh, it's single player, so it's just like Warframe. You have to do the story solo. Oh, shit.
Stars. Those rocks between them. They bite like ship's birds, bore like worms. Breathe that I widowed harlots.
Sky Castle? Sky Castle! So you're a worker back then?
Wanting more than I have, every ancient land that I bleed, that I feed for them, that is mine. Mine.
Dude, this is giving me like Hellraiser vibes.
You, Gruul, too feckless to kiss your lord's feet, when he brings you peace, bloody sanity to your knotted woods and piss-washed rocks. When he stands in your presence. That's better. Better to listen. We are a family, are we not? Now give me the Empress, you blue-blooded bitch of a thing.
Oh no. Dang, he hits hard. What? Better heal. There we go. Get that bell. Get that bell. No effect. That looks like...
Your moment is here. Fly, my puppet. Fly.
What? What? Get that seed.
Voicing seed.
Goes out the back. All right.
Seasons change as we spring up and red. Come drink from Mars that will repay our debt. Grant excited, turn you nurture. We bear seeds for you that show the future. Sip and prune and be our voice. For what comes next, there is no choice.
With the song of growth we start again. A seed. Everywhere, a seed.
Speak sad people that live your heart. Come shepherds, hear our voice and lead. God for the celebrating trees. Sip and prune and plant and show. Sip and crown and seed.
Encore, Ego, encore.
Old friend. I've plenty new lives to tend. This wise elm be yours to fend. By the pact, our bearer.
Oh, that's badass.
Please sign up on soulframe.com.
Sarah and the team is making something very beautiful for the community. Thank you for sharing this space with us. Landon, Joey, great job on the 30-minute live demo. No. Steve, guys, any parting words for our players?
You promised no tears.
You did that. That's my guy. It's my bromius. Like, gotta
Not a
save my
dry
makeup.
eye.
Sorry.
Please sign up by the end of this weekend if you want to join us and help shape this community. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your support. Thank you so
We
much.
love
Thanks
you.
for watching. Join us.
All right, art animation next. That was a banger. Oh, in 10 minutes. For those of you who are still watching, if you want to join in right now, just go to flapvsjack.com. This is create your account, sign in here, and you can get it free as of this stream. That's really cool. In 1 second, everyone. Be right back. I'm gonna take a break myself.
Ah, I didn't see you there. Salutations, Tenno. My name is Zach. Delighted to meet you. I've returned for day 2 of TennoCon, and I'm here to keep you well informed on the Twitch traps that you are able to obtain. Not everyone can be as dashing as me, but fear not, we are here to assist. By watching TennoCon for 30 minutes between 11 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time, you'll receive the Noctivire armor set. You may even outfashion myself. Actually, probably not. Upon the start of Tenno Live at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time, watch for an additional 30 minutes and receive Valkyr Prime absolutely free. The only thing finer than a free Prime is a tall glass of the sweetest apple juice. Ah, perfection. Often I receive inquiries regarding said Twitch drops, and no, placing an exclamation mark in front of a random word does nothing. Stop doing that, Clem10_Destroyer69. I won't ask again. To do it properly, head over to warframe.com/twitch, log into your Warframe account, follow instructions, and you're ready to claim your goods. Observing today's show on Steam? Ensure you are logged into your Steam account before watching, and you'll be rewarded with item tokens in your Steam inventory. Once you claim those tokens, log into your Warframe account and adorn yourself with all your new items that make you feel alive again. Now then, run along and get back to enjoying today's show, Tenno. I've got important business to attend to.
What is relaxation? It's a choice. Diverse commerce. Tenno-loving and pet-friendly. It's kicking
Ready
back.
to kick bottom.
It's sun-kissed meat slabs. Drums of unnerving milky fruit. Unusually big doors. Large mutant birds. Friendly faces. And plenty of rugs. It's sitting in the fresh air on the beachfront. So what is relaxation? Well, come see us in Cetus. Call 1-800-555-CETUS for your free vacation planning DVD. That's 1-800-555-CETUS. Call today.
Cold, the air and water flowing hard, the land we call our home. Push to keep the dark from coming. Feel the weight of what we owe. This, the song of sons and daughters, hide the heart of who we are. Making peace to build our future, strong united. Waiting till we fall. And we all live, and we're all adrift together, Whoa. Through the cold mist, till we're live.
No, I forgot to turn the mic back on. On Ureli, we just watched that recently. You can watch that video right now. But she does not have an augment that makes her third ability basically take away the spin ability around her. It just doesn't do enough damage, honestly. In my opinion. Maybe for mid-tier or like level 15 or 16 it might do it, but once you get still pass, I replaced her third ability. You want basically her second ability for the damage reduction, whether you have the augment or not. That applies when you have the augment. So always keep that around. Plus it CCs the area, but on C snares and so forth, that increases the damage to that as well. Alright, so what's next is going to be the art and animation of Warframe. That's going to be interesting because they get leaks sometimes showcasing in there. Also, you get to see new stuff you've never seen before. On a 14, you want to keep on your relay as well. Want to check out my build? That's fine. I would replace this with growing. Sorry, mating. I would replace this with growing power if you want to swap it out, or corrosive projection. You'll be fine with that. Heck, Dreaming Mod, or if you're a new player, Dreamer's Bond, and also Pistol Amp is not a bad choice either for her, because with Ureli, you want to focus on your secondaries, honestly. Or you can go with meta. Use Catalyze and Shield with Brief Respite if you want to. I figured that's boring. Now for the augment, now you can slap this on if you want. It's nice to have, like, once you gain heal, that means if it actually heals you, you would get 200% reload speed and fire rate for 20 seconds. But then again, you can X that out with Arcane Velocity. So there you go. On crit chance, you got a chance of 120% guaranteed fire rate for 9 seconds. And that resets every time you get a crit chance or a critical hit. At least 90%. And of course, with your passive, that's going to proc all the time. Arcane Pistoler, headshot, you get a 60% chance for ammo efficiency. This double dips with this. You could replace that with something else. Like 60% on reload, and you get 60% chance on a 50 damage on awakening, or you can go merciless. Well, not merciless, but you can go. Another one that's really good is Arcane Avenger with her. I would actually swap that out. On damage when you get hit on anything, shield, armor, or health, you will get a 21% chance of crit chance for 12 seconds. That double dips with that passive ability and so forth. So you can make your whatever you want. I'm really not a fan of weak point critical chance. It's nice, but I think it's not necessary. So it's up to you what playstyle, what feels better for you. Again, go for feels, not for meta and numbers. See what works for you best. Usually that takes a little playtesting, not in Simicron, but in the actual game. I have them all. I have been collecting Arcane since the raids, which is, I think, 2015 and before. I had to get rid of some of them because I never used. And those are usually damage resistance. I really don't care for those. But yeah. You can just truck them on and get them all. There's a ton of arcanes out there. A lot of them are trash. But some are very helpful on certain frames.
Listen, I can call it the shit that makes
Actually, I need to
stars
see
go
where
boom.
mode efficiency. That's correct. Yep. Yeah, I'll go with that.
So, hey, you want to play with antimatter?
Alright, stream. Yep. Let's see what we got here. Soul Frame. Let's check out their update. This is going to be an all-day stream. I'm pretty sure we're not going to get the unique relay until later on. Probably until 4:30 or later. Let me check out what they dumped on Discord. So they dumped all the artwork from the panel for Soul Frame on their Discord channel. So nothing relatively new. I just watched. Man, that Soul Frame drop. They're hitting hard. If Warframe is going to go harder than this, man, we got a lot down the pipeline. Alright, crew, alright, crew. Oh, yeah. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Move it over a little bit. Alright, so let's jump into what I need done. Once you get in the Steel Pass, that's where you get the most arcanes. Also, you will get a ton of arcanes and X easily.
Now you might be wondering if I'm holding back on y'all. Dreamers.
Like 15 degrees in a single Deviri session and or run a circuit. Well, how much do I got? So nothing new in that market.
Ta-ta, lovelies.
God dang it. Alright, so... What else? What other vendors? Golly, you gotta be kidding me. Oh.
Hello? Oh, hello? Hello? Can people hear me?
people hear me? Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the Art and Animation of Warframe panel. I'm joined here by the incredibly talented people you see here on stage who brought you 1999, Tekra, Encore, Isleweaver, and so much more with their teams. And some things you guys haven't seen yet. We'll get to that in a little bit, but
And turn that
start with
down.
some introductions. Carrie, hello.
Hi, I'm Kerry Black. I'm the art director on Warframe, and I think it's really, really hard to follow a panel that had a mouse run through a bear all the way.
Yes. And we have a special guest. Hello, Flair.
Hello there.
Hi, Kaz. Hi, Kaz.
Hello.
Hello. And we have Marco.
Hi, I'm Marco, Associate Art Director with Warframe.
And next to Marco, yes.
Awesome
Marco,
accent.
Next to Tim. Or next to Tim. Next to Marco. Hi, Tim.
I'm beside myself. I'm Tim. I'm a principal animator on Warframe and mocap performer for Soulframe, so I get to just play pretend for a living.
Woohoo! And we have the lovely Sedona.
Hi there, I'm Sedona, and I'm a senior animator on Warframe.
Woohoo! And we have the lovely Adele.
Hello, I'm Adele. I'm a senior character artist on Warframe.
Woohoo! All right.
Nice.
Now, what if I told you we were starting this panel by announcing the next Prime Warframe? And now, what if I told you that next Prime Warframe is
Caliban.
Caliban?
Ah.
Rise up, Caliban gamers, let's go. Now, Marco, what did we want to keep from base Caliban, and what did we feel Vadim could kind of explore with?
Well, first off, congrats to Vadim. That's a terrific concept. And what we wanted to keep from the original Caliban was, well, most of all, the vertical split in the middle. And we went all in with that for the helmet as well, having the same going forward, and all the VFX. We wanted to keep the sentient theme alive with all the patterns, and we kind of reflected that on the gold trims on the character. And of course, he's very agile and slender.
Let's do this.
Constitution still needed to be there.
Amazing. And we kind of passed that over to his Caliban Prime summons. Yeah. So, so his Conculus, Ortholus, and Sumulus are also getting the Prime flair. How do you approach priming all these different characters?
Well, a lot of it is keeping the same tints and the same colors as the main character in this case. And as always, we add those little prime bits and gold bits to the characters. In this case, to save a bit on resources and on time, we have some of the pieces that are reusable among all the characters. In particular, their head is all the same.
They're triplets.
Yeah.
They're besties. All right, we also can't have Caliban Prime wandering around without his signature melee weapon. So the Venato Prime is also coming with his Prime access. And Kaz, the Venato already has a really fairly extreme look to it. How do you push that design even further?
Well, we obviously wanted to keep that weird elbow in there. And,
Yeah.
It also rotates at the end, so we chose to emphasize that little rotating function at the end, and then the blade as well, that cool vertical blade, so unique for a scythe.
Absolutely. And now we haven't had a Prime sniper rifle come out in a while. And so guess what? You're getting one.
What?
The
Ooh.
Vaderia Prime sniper rifle. And I know, Kaz, that Vadim was particularly excited about this. So how did Vadim, marry Caliban Prime into this rifle?
Well, first of all, he's been pitching a sentient sniper rifle to me for quite a while now. So we finally found a cool place to put it in. And I mean, it just so happened that he was also concepting the character. So he brought some of those elements in, like you've got the golden rib cage kind of area on it. And if you look closely, there's a cute little sentient eye.
Aw, look at that little guy. Yay, Vadim, you got your Prime sniper rifle. All right, now that we've gotten a little glimpse into our future, we're gonna go to the past, to 1999, and more specifically to the Hex Quest. And Tim, a lot of mocap went into this quest, actually quite a bit. I'm curious how many hours and sessions.
Yeah, so every time we do a mocap session, all the data gets recorded into a folder with that date on it. So we went and counted up the folders we had, and we had 14 folders. So that means 14 mocap shoots. Probably an average of about 2 hours per shoot, but we do mix in Soulframe and Warframe in the same shoot, so it's very rough estimate, probably about 20 hours of working in the mocap studio on this.
Incredible. Well, we've got a video here that shows you just a fraction of those 20 hours. Let's take a look.
Not again! Bastard!
Didn't the bastard doctor warn you? I've an order.
Master, my master, why hast thou abandoned me? All that matters is I'm here now.
Ah. Huh.
I was too slow.
Give it up for animators! Yeah! Incredible. Incredible, Tim. Obviously, our quests are a labor of love. So what were some of the standout moments of working on the Hex?
Yeah, so there's a lot of like dramatic moments and kind of bombastic moments, but I'm gonna go with a little bit less obvious answer. There was a kind of a somewhat quieter scene where all 6 of the Hex were standing around after they had just seen Albrecht's message on the computer, and they're trying to make their plans for what to do next. And it's a little bit more of a subtle flex, but there's 6 characters in the scene. We only have 3 mocap actors. So we each had to kind of run through the scene twice, playing 2 different characters, and we'd have like a little chair or stool standing in for the missing character, so we'd kind of know approximately where to look if someone was talking. And we have, in the mocap room, we have 2 TVs set up, like opposite of each other, so we can kind of watch if there's any previs that has been made. We can listen to the recorded voice acting and pantomime to it, and sometimes we'll even put the waveform of the audio up on screen so we can kind of see when our cue is, so we don't miss it when the voice line comes in. And it was over 2 minutes, and it all went to one animator. Alex animated all of that, and she got all their individual personalities in there, and yeah,
Incredible.
difficult, but very well done.
Incredible work. And now, Adele, you worked on Eleanor's character model. What was it like watching her come to life in the quest?
It was really great seeing how animation utilized all the extra time that was put into her for, like, for instance, the tongue. We weren't sure if there was going to be enough time for it to be rigged, but I made it anyways.
Yeah.
And then they just used it so amazingly to bring so much life to that character. And I love how cute and just adorable she is in the kissing scene. So
She really is. We made time for tongue, y'all. Yippee. All right, that actually perfectly segues into our next video. Believe it or not, the kissing scenes for the New Year's Eve kisses were actually mocapped.
Oh.
Well, okay. Okay, hold on. You'll see. So
Kiss a pillow?
we're gonna take a look at Eleanor's and Amir's. Now, Tim, you and Elise had to get pretty creative around mocapping this, which we'll see right now.
Yes. So first, before you do anything like this, you have to talk to each other and be comfortable, like know what you're comfortable doing. And we thought at first maybe we could try mocapping the hug. They're all supposed to be a hug and then a kiss. And we thought, well, we could maybe hug and then we'll just fake the kiss because it's animation. Mocap is never the final product. There's always a ton of manual animation that gets done after the fact. So we were confident we could just add that in and make it look believable. But it turns out that like, hey buddy, good to see you again, because we're good buddies, is not the type of hug that we needed. And so we were like, we can get into it a lot more if we stand beside each other, kind of just look out of the corner of our eye and react to each other. And so that's what we did, and we just kind of, afterwards in animation, merged it together, got the physical contacts working and stuff like that.
And you did share a really lovely story about Amir's smooch scene.
Yeah, so Amir, he's so he has to psych himself up a little bit, and then when he does, finally, he's like, okay, I'm gonna do it. He maybe overdoes it a little bit, and so he very dramatically whips off his glasses and does a little twirl and everything. He's a bit extra. And so we thought, well, that one's not too steamy. We can actually mocap that one. And then it turned out, oh no, we still couldn't because we don't know how to dance. So whenever there's dancing in Warframe, I don't do the mocap. As you know, Danny Octavia boy band Sokolowski. So we don't know how to dance, and we were like, I'm not really sure how to do this without getting tangled up. But fortunately, there was a third animator in the room, Jason, who had just recently been married, and he was like, I got you. We learned a couple of fancy moves for the wedding so that we could dance. And he's like, I'll give you a quick little lesson. And so he taught us how to not get tangled up so that we could do a little spin. And so very happy, very approximate anniversary, Jason. And thanks for the tips.
Congratulations, Jason. Thank you for the dance moves. Now, for some of us who were successful in our Kim conversations, the romance continued in the back room. Now, Carrie, this looks very different from what we know the back rooms now. This was an early concept. How did it kind of transform from this point?
Well, at the beginning, it was actually going to be in the city,
Whoa.
and it would have an old tailor shop at the front because Warframe, fashion.
I don't know. Would you rather have that?
Sort of fit, and then you'd have your sci-fi mad scientist room in the back. But then, as narrative happened, we needed to get it into the mall so that everything was going to wind up working, and then we went with a 90s loft conversion instead. So.
And we did, and we have a video here. We're going to take a look at how the back rooms came together from start to finish. In a moment. Believe me, it's very cool. We shall see the building blocks. Actually, we should start talking about it. So when the pieces started coming together, Carrie, what were some of the kind of energies that you wanted to bring in the space, or kind of the player considerations that you had in mind?
Well, I think one of the big ones we were looking for this was actually to do a space that is really cool. Everybody could, know what story we were telling, but then actually be able to strip it back so that somebody wanted to really be able to put their own thumbprint on it. Not all the way back to a simple box, but as close as you could, and still have the other version be able to tell the story. So it was kind of like consciously making sure that with all the decisions, there was the ability to pull them back and still have the floors, walls, and ceilings stay up.
Absolutely. And I learned something really interesting about the helmet room, where actually when I was doing research, Carrie, I'm quoting you here, I'm sorry, but it was inspired, the chair that you sit in the helmet room was inspired by, and I quote, a creepy dentist chair, which feels appropriate for the room with lips on the wall.
Absolutely. Marco really drove a lot of that with I think it was Corey and a couple of other people. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And if you've ever had traumatic dental surgery when you're in your teens, you can also in that moment, right? So.
Thank you, Carrie.
I think he's trying to tell us a story there.
And let's give a round of applause to our environment artists, programmers, level designers, lighting, material, and textures. These guys bring these worlds together. All right, now outside of the back room, roam the Skuldra. And we see here some of Minky's work, which was foundational to that faction. So, Carrie, can you tell us from Minky's work here what was kind of pulled in to create that faction?
Well, I think it's amazing how many foundational things actually are. So, the Ephron, which was a big, how is it going to work? How are they going to be able to take on Infested when they're mere humans from 1999 and similar? So there's that. And then the playfulness that Minky had in his work was kind of key. So here you have bubble-wrapped enemies, and we're a third-person shooter. And, it's not quite as on the nose as we are right at that moment, but that came through the whole way. And I think that playfulness was a nice way to get this thing started.
Absolutely. And then we see Michael brought it all together here with the final concepts. And Marco, when building up the Scaldra faction, what was the most important kind of features to help distinguish between one another?
Well, leaning in a bit on the different silhouette changes. So you have one character that has a huge head or a huge top, and one with a big skirt, and try to help it with some of the emissive elements. You know, that helps as well with the harsh sliding condition. Try to make them more readable in every condition. And then you have game design and behavior as well going into that. So if you have a character running at you with two glowing sides, you can know what's going on.
Yeah, you can kind of expect what's coming next. But speaking of, so the Scaldra move and attack in some really dynamic ways, which we're going to see here in this video. And Sedona, what were some of the kind of goals the team had for the Scaldra in relation to other enemy animations in Warframe?
Yeah, so just to preface, I have been working on enemies since the Murmur alongside Scott Johnson, and the Murmur were like crazy, crazy hard, and because we didn't have anything to work off of. And so when we got over to the Scaldra, one of the things we said is we need to not go that crazy again. We should use some of the 10 years of existing gameplay animation to try and make our lives a little easier. So working with that, we started making just like focusing on the idols and maybe a couple locomotion changes, but then the personalities of them got like crazier and crazier. And so we did end up making more work for ourselves in the end, but like I think they ended up coming out super charming.
Absolutely. And speaking of charming, I know, speaking to Scott as well, obviously very talented animator, and he carried so much of that over into the H09 Fervon tank animations, and we're going to take a look at those as well. And Sedona, I know you have a particular affinity for the tank.
Yes. Watching Scott work with like vehicles in general, like he's usually the vehicle guy, and we have a term that we use when we're giving notes, and one of the things is like give it a little Scott wiggle or Scott shake, because he adds it to everything. And so he of course added it to like the Scaldra, and he added it to the tank. And when we were having anim reviews, like everyone was sitting there going, "This is so cute," and I still agree with that. Like it's a very charming boss. And but yeah, talking to Scott, he said one of the things is, like, he's like, I'm not working on a battle sim. I'm working on a weird sci-fi game. I'm going to have fun with this, and I'm so glad he did, because I think he came out great.
Absolutely. I never thought I'd
It
call
is really good.
a tank
One of the
endearing
most
and
fun
charming,
bosses
but
in a
here
game.
we are. We also can't talk about the Scaldra without talking about Miss Major Nessie Rusalka. And yeah, yep.
Oh, she was fully skinned
Now,
like a
Carrie,
soldier,
how
and
does one
once
begin
just
to
skinned it back.
ideate such a bold, standout character?
I'm going to be completely honest. This one you largely leave to Rebecca and Liger, because, you know, me asking for a V-neck that is quite that V is a very difficult thing for me to ask for. So they drove a lot on that one, and then of course the iconic performance and the great sculpt by Scars and everybody else. It really came together.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I heard the word bravado was thrown around a lot in her design, and I think the V-neck speaks to that especially. And her big claw arm, which was inspired by, as I understand it.
It would be the Orkin, yeah.
It would be the
Bit of a
Orkin.
nod that this is, you know, at the base of that.
Absolutely. And again, shout out again to Michael Skyers for the incredible character model, Rusalka here, as we know and love her. Yeah, absolutely. Now, we learned a lot more about Rusalka in the Kim conversations with Mom Toxicated and Papa Polar. And two, of course, are proto frames that came out with Techrot Encore. And we're going to start to take a look at Minerva. And Adele, how did you start, looking at the potential stylings for Miss Minerva?
Well, it wasn't really determined what her age was going to be yet, just that she was going to be older and possibly part of the Scaldra. And so that's what you see in this slide here is 2 different age ranges and a more Scaldra-looking version of Sarin.
And then we ended up going a little bit different. We have a video here showing Minerva's directional shift, which is kind of more similar to what we know Sarin as.
So in this video, you can see how once it took a different direction, it was more that she's 40s. And so I was like, well, what was cool in the 40s what was cool in the late 90s for someone in their 40s? And I kind of referenced like the aunt that I had that I thought was the coolest, and my grandmother. And there's this movie Barbed Wire that I thought was awesome when I was younger. So it's a lot of influences from that to make her
Pamela Anderson.
a really fierce, badass lady.
And you nailed it. It's only right to talk about, yeah, of course. We love Minerva. We love Minerva. Thank you, Adele. Now, it's only right to talk about Velimir next, our big, lovable polar bear that drives Minerva insane. And it's Liger's pride and joy. And Marco, with Protoframes, obviously there's the goal of kind of maintaining the aesthetic of the original Warframe. So how was this achieved with Velimir?
A bit of an easy win with them. I have a huge winter coat, and that's pretty obvious. From a player perspective, you still have most of the tech gear on his back. Which
Get that stogie
when
ready.
you play in the game, you kind of see constantly, so that helps. And the pretty straightforward palette with him. It's
Absolutely.
Oh, how you stopped the tank from
And I
healing?
understand
You
that
just killed the
Velimir's
ads
relationship
that
with
surround
Minerva
it.
also affected some of his jewelry.
Yeah, we had a pendant on the concept that Liger did that had a cross. So we wanted to, not force any religious connection there, and we were trying to find something else to go with it. And Adele had the good idea to have a reference to one of Minerva's pieces to go in there instead, and we went with that. That was great.
So sweet. Now, our headlining Warframe and Protoframe in TechRot Encore was Temple. And this glam rock sentient guitar wielding superstar was actually your creation, Kaz, back in 2018.
Yep.
What was it like to have the opportunity to revisit this and actually have Temple come into the game?
Yeah, so I think all of the artists have some little ideas for what kind of Warframe they want to make in the back of their heads, right? Right, guys? Everyone thinks about that stuff when you work on this game. So I was just thinking, what are my favorite themes? What have we not done yet before? Like, what would be the coolest thing that I could possibly do with all of my tastes? And I couldn't get like a rock star out of my head. Started out with like 80s rock and stuff. I've got like Slash from Guns N' Roses in there. I've got like the fringes and stuff. The one thing that didn't change from this concept would probably be the shoes. But this was the original concept.
And then we have where it kind of transformed from there. So we're seeing obviously Temple and also Flair's, like Temple's Protoframe, Flair, and big shout out to Nathan who worked on the hair and the makeup as well. Yeah, really bringing the glam rock together there. And now, last but not least of our TechRot Encore crew is our temporal teenager and Nova Protoframe, Kaya. And Kaya is so interesting because she has the most visible infestation out of the other Protoframes, particularly on her arm. So, Adele, how was this achieved?
Well, the character team had been wanting like an update on the skin shader since the earliest Hex, and the programmers worked really hard and made it happen. And Nathan did a lot of fielding and testing on getting that to look right.
Actually, I like the white hair.
programmers, and you see the amazing results in just how awesome Kaya looks.
Absolutely.
So.
And it set the foundation down for
Yeah.
character artists to kind of work from that point.
Yeah, now we can use emissives and have metalness, and it's so much easier to blend between skin and Warframe, and it opens up so many possibilities to the types of skins and coloring we can do in the future.
Fantastic. Shout out to our programmers and Nathan for that. Thank you so much. All right, there we have it, our TechRot Encore Protoframes. And we're gonna give a little round of applause for our character artists here as well who made them come to life. Now, a core part of Gemini skins, of course, is our Gemini emotes or transformation emotes. And we have a video here that we're gonna show you a little bit of that process. And Tim, you had worked on Kaya's Gemini emote. And you mentioned that there was, her Kim story, narration worked on that. It actually inspired her emote.
Yeah, so kind of at first glance, it looks like she's just kind of having like a fun, playful, cute interaction almost with the camera, where she's kind of like, striking a cute pose, pretending to take a picture, and then kind of like tossing it away like, yeah, let's keep it real. But like, for those of you who have taken the time to get to know her a little bit more, you might know her backstory. And what you might see is someone who's like taking their power back and she's kind of giving you a warning. She's like, I'm keeping my eye on you, and if you try anything funny, I will kick you to the curb so fast your head will spin. And she's not having any of it, and she's just very cool, and I'm glad that she's feeling that way now.
I agree. And I know, Sedona, you had also worked not only on the Hex emotes, but also the Tekrot Encore emotes. And what was the kind of process of creating the Encore emotes?
So when emotes were first announced, like the Gemini emotes, seeing the one at like TennoCon at the beginning, we were like super excited to like get started with them. And Elise always did something like extremely extra with hers, and that just sort of paved the way for us to kind of go, oh, well, maybe we'll do that too. And so we end up having like a lot of fun on them thanks to that. So with the Encore emotes, it was nice that we had like, we already knew we could push it. So for instance, like when I was working on Minerva, Elise had already been working on Velimir for a while, and I decided because they're a couple, I should make their Gemini emotes kind of like couple-coded. So you'll actually see like their poses at the beginning are mirrored, and the kiss of death that I made Minerva do was also like an allusion to Frost using his breath to make the snowball. And so that was like kind of our fun little thing that we added.
It's like they're pretending that they like each other again. That's so sweet. Now, the proto-frames were, of course, fairly prominent features in Tekrot Encore, but so were the Technocyte Coda. And Marco, obviously we see here some of Minky's sketches for this, Tekrot boy band. So what kind of set the tones here from Minky's concept to what we know now?
Well, he had the neat idea to have facial features be the prominent thing there, and we kept some of that, mixing it with the behavior and the characters of the original human boy band, and mix some of the 90s gadgets in there as well. So you have the frontman, which has a big mouth in the chest, kind of a big mouth in the head as well. Has a microphone stuck on the back of his head if you get close enough to look at it.
Dangerous.
Yeah, and the Packet, being the more nerdy guy, has the video game console stuck in the chest, and swapped his eyeglasses, the 4 eyes, for a big one.
Fabulous. And then, of course, from Minky's fantastic work, we had our character artists bring them to life. So thank you to our character artists for our beloved boy band online. We love them dearly. And then from there, the animation team got to work on these characters, giving each member some truly gruesome charm. We're going to have a look at them here now. Sedona, they obviously have such unique personalities. And how did you go about creating such diverse movesets between all characters?
So I'm assuming like everyone's started to realize that like we're pretty 50-50 split in regards to when we're using keyframe and when we're using motion capture, and we try to find the path of least resistance in every case. With the boy band, because their setups were so diverse and there were things that just didn't seem really feasible to do, the whole boy band is completely keyframe animated. There's no mocap whatsoever.
Really?
And just because like they're so absolutely out there, especially Zeke, as you can see. This was Jay Baker who worked on him. Zeke was initially supposed to float, and he wasn't supposed to have so many arms, and Elise requested a few more before being pulled off to go work on cinematics, and so Jay took over and did an absolutely fantastic job. I don't know how he does it. I need to ask him. He's fantastic.
Yeah, he's fantastic. An actual magician. Now, from the Technocyte Coda, the Coda weapons were born. And Kaz, which of the Coda weapons did the team have the most fun making?
Well, that's easy. All of them are fun. It's always fun to work on infested stuff because they're their own little creatures. They're kind of characters in their own right.
Absolutely, and I know you in particular worked on the Coda Motivire, which was kind of this amalgamation of vehicles and different parts. You want to speak a little bit more on that?
Yeah, that one's based on a scooter. I had like 2 particular models in mind for it, and I approximated it here and there. And yeah, we wanted to get 3 different damage types visible on it, so we did 3 different heads, and there was a bunch of different ideas about like how we would do that. Like, is it going to be a scooter? Is it going to be a blender? Is it going to be a wild washing machine motor?
Going to be a blender.
Like in the videos where they throw the rock in it and it just goes crazy. ended up with Scooter because I guess I had motorcycles on the mind. Yeah.
And then we ended up calling it the pizza cutter eventually.
Yes. I like Bloodborne.
Ooh.
Oh.
Hey, yeah, there you
Nice.
go. Shout out. Yep. And then, of course, our weapons artist took it all the way and created our fantastic set of our fantastic Coda weapons. Now, we had a little interim moment between Tekrot Encore and Isle Weaver, and that was our magical water girl, Ureli Prime. And we have a little behind the scenes of the Ureli Prime trailer that we're going to take a look at now. And now, okay, Tim, tell us how you guys made this happen.
Yeah, so we knew with Ureli we would have to have K driving. So that meant it was going to have to be outdoors. And we knew she had an affiliation with Event Kids, so it was going to have to be the Orb Valis, and the Corpus were going to need to be the enemies. And we knew that she was kawaii, so we had to make it a little bit anime opening style. We got magical girl transformation, a little bit of like limited 2D animation and like lower frame rates, which was a fun challenge. It's more work to do less frames, believe it or not. Our engine wants to smooth everything out to like 60 frames a second or higher, and we had to kind of like force it to obey our faked lower frame rate. And thank you to the tech anim department who had to re-rig all the cloth for us to be able to hand animate just for specific shots in the cinematic. Because in game it's all run with cloth simulation that runs at real time, and so it wouldn't obey our fake lower frame rate, so we had to keyframe it. So of course this happened on the character with the most skirts, fins, little bows and tassels and a bell, and like so many little cloth bits to move around. But they nailed it, and thank you for doing all the extra work so that we could do the trailer that we wanted to make. And yeah, so our direction for this one was kind of like, if you guys remember Grendel and Goss, it was like, go big, but go completely different, which was challenging. But with Grendel and Goss, we did something we'd never done before, which was kind of combine two into one. And so my sort of counterpart in the video marketing side, other Tim Nanasi, he had the pitch of basically, what if every Prime trailer from now on was completely unique and different from all the Prime trailers that preceded it? We kind of already did that with Grendel and Goss. I think Ureli worked based on the comments I've seen. It was pretty different and out there. And
I liked it.
I've heard Tim's 10-second elevator pitch for the next one, and I think it's going to be totally different and amazing, so.
Ooh, all right. All right, so
Practice.
after Ureli Prime, we jumped into Isle Weaver, and just a quick note, the next few slides will be showing images and videos of spider-like creatures, but we're going to talk about Araxia. And this spider-themed Warframe had been floating around in the community for a while.
years.
And how did we come about, finally making it a reality, Carrie?
Well, this is one where, again, like another artist wanted to grab the theme and kind of really ran with it, actually. So Nikita did fabulous work here. Very interesting one to see how it started off with a lot of very, very disturbing reference. And then, the final character is kind of out of the park, really. So.
Yeah, that whole thread was a little bit of a jump scare.
It was, yeah, absolutely. It was fun to look back on.
Yes. And we, of course, have to include the Araxia scuttlers, which we see here. Nikita did a little bit of exploration there on how those could look. And then Nikita brought it all the way home and made her come to life as the Warframe that we know and love today. And a really standout characteristic of Araxia is her Silken Stride ability, where she literally walks on spider legs. And Sedona, I'm just so curious. How?
I don't know. No, seriously, like with Warframes, usually like a lot of animations are shared between them, specifically with locomotion. You have like a set skeleton, this is what you work with. And Araxia kind of threw that all out the window. So she's got a whole new set of animations that we kind of had to like figure out how to make work and play nice on these spindly little legs. And this was, again, Scott Johnson and Jay Baker and Eric Stoible, who, again, it was a team effort. I don't think we could have done it without, like, everyone coming together for this. Also, yeah, kudos to Eric on the scuttlers. He did such a good job.
They're so cute. Wow, incredible. We also had a new enemy enter Duviri in Ileweaver, the Unseeing Herald. And, you know, another Minky concept. This is actually part of a bigger kind of murmur exploration that Minky had done. So what was kind of the deciding factor in bringing the Unseeing Herald into Ileweaver?
Well, I was actually like talking with Pablo, and you know, he had an idea for an interesting character to try, which, you know, maybe someday we see, maybe we don't. But trying to get something that was ranged into the mix was kind of the gist of that. And then in the back corner,
So
that
it's
we
a
hadn't
mouth
used yet
attacking
was,
you?
You know, this guy, which is, all right, well, we can do something with a mouth, and then it kind of kept going.
Yeah, and it kept going into this. And Marco, how did we get from Minky sketches to what we see here?
We wanted to keep the same idea of the big anatomical parts that it's pretty common in the wall elements, and kind of go home with it and try to make it stand out from the other enemies in the murmur faction.
Exterminate.
Definitely stands out, Marco.
So give it a good different silhouette. Behavior again works well there. But yeah.
Absolutely.
All right.
And then Sedona, you had the honors of bringing this murmur mouth into action. And how do you even begin to animate something like this?
Well, I was lucky enough to have a lot of experience working with the murmur already. Any floating murmur enemy was animated by me, essentially. And so...
Woohoo! Yeah! Sedona!
But yeah, I love people asking me to animate a weird little guy, and I believe he falls into this category. So my goal every time with the murmur was try to upset the animation department with it.
Good way to freeze. What happened?
So I think he's charming, but others might not agree. I understand.
Do you guys think he's
Did
charming?
my internet drop?
Yeah.
There it went.
Absolutely. All right, so something we haven't shown yet is a deluxe skin. And
Yeah, a lot of people have been annoyed at me for this for apparently about 10 years now. So.
yeah, this one in particular is very special because not only was it shown on DevStream number 79
Nice.
in 2016. It
Yeah, I
is
remember
also another
that.
Minky project, and also, Carrie, you had worked
Coming
on
back?
it as well. Can you take us back to that time and what the experience was like working on it?
Well, that's a bit of a lifetime ago, but yeah, I can. We were looking at Zephyr, who was at the time a rather relatively noisy Warframe. So, you know, standards have changed with time, and we were seeing so with a deluxe, let's do something that's maybe a little bit more clean and see what some influences might be. So there was, you know, some 5-star stories, and then how can you have that be with a tribal theme, and then some kind of classic Warframe in the mix and everything. And yeah, it was a little crazy because I did actually have her walking around in the
Thank you,
engine
love.
10 years ago, and it's taken a while to get
Mic
to
is
these
on.
steps, but
But we've arrived, and she will be walking in the engine. We're really excited to share that the skin has been revisited, and in memory of Minky, it will be part of the rewards for this year's Quest to Conquer Cancer campaign in October. And there she is.
Oh, nice. That's really nice. You gotta
She's
admit.
absolutely stunning. We included some of those Conquera elements into her. And what was it like to revisit this Blast from the Past with Olina?
No, it does. I'm sorry. I just read your. Does your relic board count as an overguard? No.
He was one of the most important people I've ever
Hi,
worked
noob
with,
gamer.
and,
Sorry, I got
been
you
a
overlapped
mentor,
with
so
chat.
Actually, happily, Marco was able to work with Elena.
Let me
and
switch
do a lot
this.
of
Let's
the
see if I can
Conqueror
maneuver
elements
this.
in the end, and it's a very cool
Without
piece in a lot of ways
compromising.
because you have people that were touching Warframe things like 20 years ago. If you look at some of the early sketches from Minky,
Move
and
this
then, you know,
over.
me kind of in that middle part, and then somebody who is really, really young relative to me. Who
I got two
almost
chats
hasn't
open and it's
had
difficult to
Warframe,
talk while
in
you're
their life,
overlaid.
or not had Warframe in their life. So it's a lot of interesting hands having touched this piece.
Absolutely, which makes it that much more special.
Absolutely, yep.
Stop
And
Windows.
another
God
thing we
damn it.
haven't
I hate
shown yet
Windows with
is
some passion.
A new Warframe. And Minky's influence continues with the Devil Warframe.
What? A devil Warframe?
Yeah, this is obviously a layout of, you know, Mickey's exploration into this theme. And can you tell us a little bit more about how we kind of are entering the territory of a devil Warframe?
Yeah, I guess actually right off the top, he wasn't apparently super comfortable with having his sketches often seen, which is something I didn't know until relatively recently, which is a bummer because there's a lot of them. But I mean, there's just so much energy in his pieces, and there's actually 2 pages of these. And yeah, Rebecca and I got to have conversations with him, you know, several times a year sort of thing, and have him do really big, impactful pitches. You know, like a Warframe was a part of it, but you know, a lot of the kickoff to get
Possibility of Angel Warframe.
Well, so,
You might be right about that.
Can't really say enough there, but yeah, I mean, it's just a you know, a great, exciting theme. A little ironic for like the nicest person that you could ever hope to meet to have this be their last Warframe, but it's really cool and it's turned out super, super well.
Yeah, and from that yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, I got thunderstorms. I hope my internet don't go out.
So the team landed on this particular sketch to continue on into this final concept piece by Sergey.
That is badass. Sorry, Chroma, you need an update. Oh.
Marco, I know that the team wanted to maintain as much as Minky's original design as much as possible, and tell us a little bit more about the process of working with Sergey on this.
Yeah, well, keeping the original sketch in mind was absolutely the priority there, and Sergey did a terrific job completing and the design, working around with it, giving the back view, and the only little touches that we added was little TennoTech elements to it.
Oh my God, that looks so
the original soul
delicious.
is
Oh,
still there. And
I can't wait. Edge Lords are going to be happy as hell to have that.
Yeah, maybe try to distance a bit.
Technically, we already have an Angel one. I consider that Jade.
The color of the flames or where the
Mommy
flames are
frame.
coming from. And in general, the Constitution tried to keep that nimble devil look that was crucial to the original sketch.
Absolutely. So
was TennoCon